How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Let me get the webcam all fixed up and ready to go, boys. It is Tuesday reset, and it's only 1 week away, literally 7 days away from patch 8.3. How excited are you? I am so excited. I cannot wait just to get into a brand new PvP season, brand new Mythic Plus season, brand new raid, and brand new just about everything, dude. And it's not then going to be just a small, tiny bit of wait for Shadowlands afterwards. So this is going to be so good, dude. There's so many reasons to be excited for patch 8.3. And if you're not even excited for, let's say, like BFA in general, let's say you played at the beginning of BFA, you didn't really like it, you're just ready for the next new thing. With the announcement and release of patch 8.3, we are a step closer because the only thing that comes after that is going to be Shadowlands. That means early alpha of Shadowlands, closed alpha, closed beta, and then open beta are going to be next on the horizon. And it's going to be maybe like a month after, I would say like a month or so, we'll start hearing more stuff about it. After all the stuff that is happening in patch 8.3, after everybody figures out what class and whatever they want to play, but it's gonna be so good and exciting. Hey, well, you look like you look a bit like I feel tired at the moment. Do I really look all that tired? Do I? I feel like I look fresh, dude. I feel like I look clean. I feel like I look ready to tackle on the day, boys. Let's get the stream up and running. Pretty sure I would have corrected the audio already. We got ourselves, boys, the Tuesday reset. Mythic Plus chest, dude. Freebie loot for every single one of our characters. So we're going to be logging on and taking care of that immediately. Let me get the mix going for that one, dude. Let me get the music mix going for that. Get the duel playlist up and running. Yeah, let's go, boys. There you go. That's a much better song to start the day with, yeah? What are y'all thinking? How's everybody doing there? We got ourselves Tom, we got ourselves Wooder Santa, we got ourselves Quinn Fox, we got Joventa, we got ourselves Brandon, my man, Water Candy, hello, and Sadat. How you boys doing, Boo? How's it going, fam? Greetings from Florida. What's up, Boo? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Hope you're having a good one, my man. The mustache is on fleek, though. It doesn't have the, like, a proper curl, but I need to put in the mustache wax in this thing in order for it to get the curl. But it's finally grown out a little bit after last time I went to get a haircut. The girl at the place, I told her, like, hey, can we even out the mustache just a little bit? Like, make sure one side is as long as the other. Not shorten it, just even them out. And she was like, okay, snip, snip. I'm like, well, that's exactly the opposite of what I asked. Like, you just shortened it. And just like, I didn't want to get into it, dude. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to get upset over that. It's gonna grow out like everything else fucking does, dude. Alrighty, boys. We got ourselves a bunch of walls to take care of for this week. We also got a monk that we're gonna be boosting. Not this orc monk. It's actually gonna be a Valpera monk as soon as they're available. As soon as we unlock them on patch 8.3. I'm still trying to decide whether I want to go Fox Boy or Fox Girl. I got them both Fox Girl and a Fox Boy last night. I need to make a Fox Boy monk. I only have a Fox Boy rogue on there transferred over. But I need to make a Fox Boy monk and see what are some of these battle animations, what are some of the yells they do. The Fox Girl yell, like the combat yells and all that shit, are not bad. Fox Boy roar was kind of weird sounding, but everything else I think was okay. I'll need to go back and look at it again just to make a decision. But we're gonna start off with all of our tunes for the day, boys. Gonna start with all the alts and then make our way to our main and see what we get for the week. How's it going, everybody? Hey, Dal, how's it going? We got my Survival Hunter, Arms Warrior, DCAT full 40 and a bit higher now. Hell yeah, Zero. That's your time, my dude. You're prepared for the next match, yeah? That's awesome, man. Happy to hear that. Don't worry, Dal, I'm here. How goes? What's up, Basic? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Can I ask something? Go for it, Kenny. Why does the title of your vid? This mage is ridiculous. Switch to something different. What? What is the title of every vid of mine? Is this mage is ridiculous? Has it been with yours every time? Well, what would you want to be called instead of ridiculous? What would you want to be called? Let's see the juicy loot, boys. Hell yeah. Also, hopefully we won't have too many internet issues. It looks like the OBS is in the red right now. Hope it's not really affecting the stream. It's in the red. Hope it won't be. Hold on, hold on. We are in the red. We are in the red. Like, is the stream lagging? Are we in green? Okay. I don't know if the stream is lagging or not. I've been having internet issues for like the last few days. I don't want to let it bother me, but it's like as soon as you get in your head like, oh man, I'm lagging, every few seconds you're checking, oh, am I lagging now, or am I lagging now? I don't want to be doing that, dude. I don't want to be getting neurotic like that. But as some OBS go into red for a sec, we're gonna ignore that. We're just gonna enjoy ourselves for a bit. Alrighty, boys. I think we're set. We're gonna get ourselves the metamorphosis up and running. Big meta. For that, good luck when opening our Mythic Plus chest, boys, alright? What's in the box? Let's see, dude. Let's see. We got ourselves a cloak. We got a cape. Parrot feather cloak. That's actually an upgrade. It gives us more crit. And it's actually the same cloak as we have right now. This is at a higher item level. Woo! I guess. That's not that amazing, but, yo, we'll take it, dude. We'll take it. We don't have any Azeroths to work for, so we're gonna keep this guy off on the side. No Azeroths to buy. We're just trying to get our last end-game bits of Azeroth gear, alrighty? Doesn't seem to be lagging. Okay, we'll just hope for the best then, yeah? We're just gonna hope for the best, boys. Alrighty, let's get the Shadow Priest up and running. Also, with Shadow Priest, I really don't want to look at my Azeroth gear and see if I can get as many Cores of Insanity as in. If I actually have a Shadow Priest with a bunch of Cores of Insanities, and even one Course of Insanity is really good for me, from last time I did keys. The amount of crit you gain from it is insane, but you can get basically 100% crit. So imagine 100% crit with a Meme Beam, while you have all that haste with a Void Form. That could be really, really strong. First things first, on the Shadow Priest for the next patch, man. Although I'm not sure, I might go to like full heal on this Priest, because I always like Disc. Or maybe just go Holy, just for fun. Because I heard Holy is not super amazing, but it can work. Alright, let's see what we get, boys. I'll make sure I'm a Shadow, though. Holy, Shadow. Swapping it out. Good luck, buff. Good luck, shield. Can I disperse and open? I can. Alright, that's gonna be my good luck buff here. Opening while a Far Cloud. We got ourselves a ring with Critical Strike, which isn't terrible. Isn't an upgrade, though. However, I have another ring that has a lot of crit. Crit is good. Mastery, however, is not that good of a stat. Not enough of a stat for me to want to switch over to. You know what I mean? Haste Critical Strike is what you need as a Shadow Priest. Do I have enough for Chalk? I do have enough for Chalk, actually. So let me take a look at all my other Azeroth gear that's not Helm. Shoulders. Do you have Chorus of Insanity? Does not have Chorus of Insanity. Do these have Chorus of... Okay, this is no, for 30, for 30. So I actually don't have any good pieces that have a lot of Chorus, do I? So I think I could either do my shoulder change to get another Chorus of Insanity or something. None of these have Chorus, though. I don't really not have a lot of pieces with Chorus. I'm surprised. Alright. I have ourselves. I kind of want to keep Whispers of the Damned. I kind of want to keep Whispers because it's a good trait. Having at least one of those on your gear is nice. Could I get Whispers of the Damned here? I couldn't. Okay, so we are going to probably swap out our shoulders, boys. Swirling Sands is also really good for that crit. It's actually quite good, but I really want to try for the triple Chorus of Insanity. I have a Master inside the fact. Not the best choice. They have a better helm by any measure. Also with Chorus. Doesn't have Chorus. And there's a 430s. Okay, so actually, yeah, I have to keep the helm if I want to keep that crit. So I'm thinking go shoulders, boys. Alrighty? Wish me luck. Here it is. See what we get. Exquisitely aerodynamic shoulder pads. I don't think those are best, but we'll see. Do they have Chorus of Insanity? They do! They actually do! I will take it. With Unstable Catalyst? Oh yeah, baby. I will take that. And then we got ourselves a little bit of that. Versa or physical? Healing effects has a chance to gain hits. I wish it was the other effects too, besides heals. Wait, does putting VT on an enemy, can that proc? Could this proc off of VT? It's only 6 seconds though. Healing lower health targets will grant you more haste. Not worth. Definitely not worth. On my way for the Versa and speed, or I think Gut Ripper. Gonna rip in some guts. Let's do... I want to say... yeah, let's do Gem Hide. It's not like we're super tanky. And we're casters, so we don't really get hit by a lot of the melee-ish mechanics. Or mechanics that melee would normally deal with. But that'll work. So that's a pretty good piece. I want to wager that's a pretty decent piece of gear. Not gonna lie. Pretty decent. Could be a lot worse. Oh, okay, I don't have like any gold in this guy. Any gold. 65 maximum. And this, could this be used for Discipline or Holy? It could be used for Discipline with Sudden Revelation. That crit is nice. I don't know, actually. I don't know if that could be used for anything good. Maybe it's about scrapping some of these and get, you know, maybe if I can, how about, I scrap this. I scrap this. So that's 10,000. That's 20,000. Chalk. That's 30,000 chalk. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like HDMI 2000, so 12,000? So 12,000. Together, I have 42,000 chalk. 42,000 plus 6,000 is 48,594. I might have enough to buy another Azeroth gear. Like if I scrap everything here just to make this guy a Shadow Priest main, I could maybe try to see if I can reroll a chest for a third Course of Insanity. Is it worth them? Oh, also, I would be able to take that chest and scrap it too. So actually, that chest of gear, like if I'm going to scrap in the chest and I'm going to re-roll in it, this chest I could also scrap. So that's 4,000 right here by itself. That's 4,000, 46,000. And then I scrap enough of these in order to make up the difference. I can scrap some of these helmets because I have duplicates. So at all times I'll have a helmet, a shoulder, and a chest piece for like the off spec, like a Disciple Priest of Holy. So essentially I could do that. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But you guys see what I mean, right? You guys understand what I mean. Anyway, let's go to the next character. Let's see what else we get. How did this character have double Azeroth hammer? Did you guys see that just now? This character literally just had double Azeroth hammer. Like one of them was not this like pike thingy. Like, can I just target something and just like right click on it so I go into combat? Am I trying to kill stuff? Okay, here we go. Like I had one hammer that was like this green and the other was also this green, not this like mace offhand looking thing. Either way, let's get on the shaboy. Let's try to farm a little bit of that Rustbolt resistance rep, by the way, on this guy. Try to see if I can get that Purification Protocol rank 3 before the next patch. And hopefully it'll go good, man. Hopefully it'll go well, because it should be pretty good for AoE. Alrighty. What I'm hoping out of my shaboy at this point, what am I looking for? What am I looking for at this point? What am I looking for nowadays, gear-wise? I think a fatter weapon. I wouldn't mind a fatter weapon, but the Shaman is actually so stacked, dude. I got such good Azeroths and everything. I don't think Season 4 starts next week, but a week after. Yeah, so next week is going to be patch 8.3, but the seasonal stuff starts a week after that. So the first week, PvP season and Mythic Plus season, and all the rewards for that are not going to be up to date day 1. Just use the day 1 to get some of the basic stuff out of the way. You'll be planning to do before the season even starts. And then when the season starts, it starts together with the raid being out. So they want to make sure PvP and Mythic Plus and all that stuff, seasonal stuff, starts together. So it's got to be a week after the actual start of the patch. Because if everything was available at the same time, it'd be like a mad rush to max quest thing. And, oh. Hello. I think that's good. I think that's actually an upgrade. It's got that haste. I don't know how much you need in my mastery. That's not a bad cloak. The thing is about cloaks though, we're gonna replace the cloak soon. Haha. So that's gonna kind of suck, but that's okay. Alright, do I have enough Azeroth for Residium? I do. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Wow. That's a lot. I would really not be spending any of it on my Shaman. Should I just save it for like extra gold, I guess? Or should I just buy a bunch of Chaw gear? What are you boys thinking? Because I guess I could get gear for like Restoration or Elemental or something like that, but I don't really care about playing Restoration or Elemental. That's a lot. I got a cloak on my Druid as well. I think that cloak is really good depending on the stats that you may need. So I don't know if Druids need that. Buy some leg gear, you think so? Just buy a bunch of chalk gear just at random. I've been saving for gold. I want to say, let's save this. On this character, let's save this Residium just to see how much gold we'll get. Normally, it's not a good idea because you're not going to get a lot of gold, really. Like, Blizzard isn't going to reward you and shower you with gold. This might be like 9,000 gold at most. Right? Because it's 1 silver per bit of chalk. So, if you take this down to the silver, so essentially it'll be like, what? 900, it'll be 1,000 gold. Because 49 will be the silver, and it'll be 941 gold. It's really just useless. You don't really get a lot of gold out of it. By natural harmony pieces, our thing is I already have 1 natural harmony, 2 natural harmony, 3 natural harmony with a double rolling storm. Let's go, baby. I guess I could try to see if I could upgrade my elemental shaman pieces, yeah? F it, let's do it, dude. Let's see if we can boost up our elemental shaboy. The elemental shaman. The elemental shabooty. What do we have for elemental? 430, 430, 450. I think we might have enough to buy 2 pieces. Boys. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. No, probably not. We'll need to scrap something. We have a bunch of 430s that we don't need, right? Let's grab those, right? Yes, we can. Alright, so I don't know why I have turned the tide. I think I had to set up for elemental at one point. Or restoration. But I have igneous, natural harmony, igneous, and then igneous and synapse shock. We'll see if we can swap our helm and swap our shoulders as well. I don't want to go scrapping gear yet. I'm probably just gonna try to see if I can buy a piece. Wait, oh wait, no. I was thinking it was another 430 piece. My god, some of my bags are just such a mess, dude. Not even lying right now. My bags there can be a little bit messy. They could go natural harmony hero for elemental, but this is actually pretty good with igneous. Get that ignorant potential. Let's see what we get. Sweets jeweled headgear. Does it have that igneous? It doesn't have igneous. It has ancestral resonance. Wow, this is actually a really bad piece of gear. Wow, that's really bad. Wow. Even for enhancement, this would be really bad. Strength of Earth. Ugh. Lightning Conduit. Ugh. Like, this is good if you want to go Tectonic Thunder AoE build. Maybe. Trade winds, maybe? Nah, Master is terrible. Wow. That's actually a pretty garbage piece of loot. Actually, pretty garbage. That could have been, that's like the worst thing you could have gotten, huh? You know, let's put the shaman off to the side, right? Let's sit the baby in the corner. Let's think about what we're gonna do with this shaboy, the shagirl, the shajesus a little bit later, right? Our enhancement is stacked. I'll figure out what I want to do with all this other Azeroth gear. I might end up scrapping that one or something. We'll see, dude. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I just don't want to work in it right now, right this second. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out, boys. Don't worry. We will figure it out. Let's get on another character. Let's get all the boxes open first. See what we get, yeah? I think it's gonna be a better way of going about it. It's semi-decent for resto, but yeah, it's not super amazing. I can tell already. Like even if you are playing like enhance or whatever, it's probably like meh. All right, let's open up the box. See what we get out of a not even a shaman. The warlock crit. That's a lot of crit. I have a socket though. These sockets are so good. 450 with a socket. Oh my god, we'll never replace those things. We got ourselves enough Azeroth shot. Okay. We got ourselves enough Azeroth stuff. We got ourselves Racking Brilliance. I really don't know how I feel about sudden onset here, though. I really don't know how I feel about that. Is it that good? Is it not that good? I have double sudden onset. I have a 435, 450, 435. So honestly, the chest or the helm could be replaced. I kind of like Inevitable Demise. Racking Brilliance is also pretty good. I kind of like the double Inevitable Demise though, if I had to choose. Racking Brilliance is not bad, don't get me wrong, but 3 of those for raiding is like the only viable option. But I like doing keys as well, so I like this having the big suck as the Afi. So we're probably gonna get ourselves a chest piece. So we can continue playing the big suck build. Because the big suck build can also work in raids as well pretty well. And we get garbage. We got Racking Brilliance again and Cascading Calamity, I guess. Which I'll take. I guess Cascading is a little bit better than that Agony one, right? Let's go for that Elemental Whirl. Get the Whirl, because crit is really good for this spec. Mastery procs could be okay. Haste procs could be okay too. Yeah, so we're gonna go with that. At least for the time being. I really don't have any gold in this character. I need to do some dailies in this guy, don't I? Nice little dress for the Warlock. I really do need to sim the character, don't I? I'm probably gonna sim. I'm probably gonna come into the next patch playing Afi, just so I can play the Drain Cell build whenever that comes out. You know what I mean? But we'll figure that out later. So that, not super amazing upgrade, but then this late into the patch, we're not really looking for amazing upgrades. Like sometimes we'll get one, but most of my characters are stacked, right? Most of the tunes are stacked as it is. So we're gonna see. If anything, I think melee classes could use a better weapon at most, but everything else is fine. What do we get? We got ourselves a cloak with a versatility crit. Oh, pretty high item level though. Wow, that actually could be an upgrade. I think that's a slight upgrade. We're gonna equip it. We're gonna equip it. We're gonna keep it unmogged, just for the sake of being able to swap things around. And we got ourselves enough chalk in order to buy a piece. So we have this helm at 450 that does not have any Festermite. I think I want to keep Festermite chest right here, and I might even take the Frost DK chest, which is also 450, that has Festermite. If I can get triple Festermite as Death Knight for Unholy, I think that'd be pretty great. So we're gonna try rolling the helm, boys, for that Fester Might Wombo combo. We are gonna lose out on a double Mages of the Dead, which is so good on their own. Mages is clapping, especially in PvP. Like the extra caster that just ends up obliterating your enemies. Most people don't really ever run away from them. Like, oh, a Mages, I better run away. I'm getting shot with frost bolts and shadow bolts. Most people just stand still. They're just, I'll take it. And then it's like, ow, 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 as I keep getting smacked by all the spells and then just die. And they're like, what killed me? Oh, maybe it was this wizard casting at you. Helm of the Abyssal Malevolence. Come on. How does the Helm of Abyssal Malevolence not have the Festermite? Give me the... It has Festermite! And it's got the mages! Oh, happy days! Bis! Actually, Bis! Hold on. Festermite. Boom. And overwhelming power! Ooh, baby. Yes, let's fucking do it. And passive visage on top of that as well. With an Azeroth empowerment. That is so good. Oh man, I have to go on Holy Main now, dude. I have to go on I have to go on Holy Main now. Boys, I have to. Now I'm gonna go and take the Frost. So cannot duel with, oh my god. Let's go. Let's do this real quick. Let's do this just to make sure. I'm gonna swap to Frost real quick. I'm gonna make sure to swap out my chest piece. So I'm gonna take the 435 chest piece for Frost. It's a good chest piece. It'll serve me well. I'll let you go swapping around trades for it later. But my Unholy, the Unholy Death Knight gotta ascend, dude. The Unholy has to have the Ascension because I got the Trifecta Wombo combo. We're gonna go Unholy at a 442 item level. Let's go. Gonna go snag ourselves that. I think we're gonna go meticulous scheming for the haste buff, which is nice. And the triple Festermite, dude. Triple Festermite is gonna give us what? 140 strength per pop? 140 strength for 20 seconds per pop. You know how much strength you can get out of it? Not even funny. Double Mages of the Dead, like Abyss single target. Like triple Mages of the Dead would be better, but all we got is meticulous skimming here, so I'll take it. Because I'm not gonna go Harrowing Decay. Extra dot damage on a... Wait, what am I doing? I flew in the wrong direction. Ignore it. We did not fly in the wrong direction. I meant to come over here. I don't got an excuse for that one. Actually, I don't have an excuse. Don't got one. Holy shit. Razdal, fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. Damn, hell yeah, dude. Such a good piece. How to satisfy yourself in the ghost of skill. The Frost one with a massive Drake comes from the sky. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's kind of enjoyable. Although Frost DK as a spec really is gear dependent in order to really start to feel good. Speaking about that, I got a couple of videos of different class suggestions I have depending on what people want to play. In terms of some of the specs out in the game that are, let's say, gear dependent or not gear dependent or not of that stuff. Pop that in. Pop. Pop. There we go. Gonna give myself some mobility. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I like that, dude. I like that. Alrighty, let's just make sure to transmog it so it all looks beautiful in uniform, and it matches my weapon so well. Look at how well this mog matches the weapon, man. This weapon was designed for Shadowlands. Look at this thing. It's all golden, and there's a little bit of that bluish, light blue color to it, and then the rest of the gear has a golden, light blue. The character has a little bit of the blondish hair, blue eyes, and it's gonna have the spectral thing like the shoulders got in the new patch. It's gonna be so good. The Unholy DK is stacked. I guess I'm Unholy main now on the Death Knight, dude. I might swap around between Frost and Unholy. I'm definitely going to commit for gear for both of those specs to enjoy and have fun with them in the next patch. But right now, having the Unholy stacked is kind of nice. Alrighty, I'm still a Feral main. Don't mind me that I'm a Boomy. Don't mind me that I'm on my Boomkin. I'm still a Feral main. My gear is still stacked for Feral, okay? Let's see what the Druid gets. Actually, the Druid's Boomkin is really not that bad. Like, it's poorly geared, but does well. 440 ring. That's going to be really good for Boomy, actually. That's actually really good for Boomkin. Pop. I think we'll keep this crit on the ring, because that's so much stats on our own. Azeroth-wise, we actually get to do one more piece of change for a Feral Druid. One more swap for my kitty cat. So I have a 450 helm, not the best. 435 shoulders that could use a swap. So we're gonna finally get a 450 shoulders for the Feral Druid just to see what we can get, boys. We're gonna try to see if we can get the proper trait for it. The trait we're looking for is Jungle Fury. Dragon's Fury increases your critical strike by 625. At a 450 item level though, it does a 657. It's not that much different. But the extra agility you get from gear and all that, that is super nice. We also do have some of the meta for the Feral setup. We actually have Wild Flesh running. And we have Blood Mist. At least one. If we can get one Garcial Restoration, we can actually go for Incarnation focused build. But that means we'll also need to go do Mechagon. And next patch, Mechagon might be actually doable. Might be actually very doable. So shoulders, right? Making sure. I think so. Right? Yeah, just wanted to make sure, dude. I have to make sure to check my math here. Checking my list. Gorak Jules Mantle. Wait, did we just get Abyss? That's pretty fucking good. We didn't get that Tiger's Fury, but you know what we got? Flesh Running and Blightborn Infusion. That means we can actually go for a full-on Incarnation build with Vision of Perfection, dude. We actually could make it happen now. I'm actually not against it. Cause that's a really good buff for crit. Trust me, I know from our rogue. That's a really good buff from crit. But for a Feral Druid that's all about that crit, yes please. I really gotta get a different mog for the Druid though, don't I? I really want to do something. Is this what we should do? Should we do this Bear Druid mog? Yeah? Change our kitty cat form maybe? Do we not have a plain kitty? Do we not have a plain cat form actually? We have the hidden skin. We have this other one. The daggers don't really match, but because they're all purple. But I kind of like this mog. I'm actually not against it. I think this is the PvP set for druids from Legion. It's really not bad looking. I'm not against it. It has a little bear feet, bear socks. Bear fur. It's actually kind of fucked up that I'm wearing bear fur as a druid, because that means a bear, you know, had to get hunted in the wild, skinned alive. Or maybe it's like I wear the skin of my brethren or some shit. Could be one of those weird things. Hey Dalaran, what would you recommend to roll for range DPS for Mythic Pluses? Mages are really good for Mythic Plus. Shadow Priests are going to be looking like they're really good for Mythic Plus. Hunter's also pretty good in Mythic Plus. If you want to do range, those are some of the best specs. But if you want to play any other class, and you have the spec in particular, you're more than welcome to play whatever you want, man. You want to be a Warlock? You want to be a Shaman? You're more than welcome to do whatever you like. Anything is technically viable if you're willing to put in the time, the effort, and the gear. But most people ask for like the easiest methods. So I'll give you that. Druids don't care for mogs? True. You have a cat for them all the time either way. Oh! That is actually going to be so good because of all that haste. But the socket is actually a lot better. 83 haste plus 50 haste on the socketed. It gives you, what? 133 haste? But also it gives you all that extra versatility. So the socket is actually better. Wow, though, that's a massive upgrade either way. Do I have enough for an Azeroth? I do not. So that guy's gonna get chalked out. Alright, so actually nothing on this guy. Alrighty. Well, if they ever nerf sockets, right? If they ever nerf gems, then that's a good piece of gear by item level alone. But I don't think they're going to be nerfing gem sockets by any measure. I think if anything, they're going to be nerfing the agility, intellect, and strange gems. By like 10 stats. Even though they really don't need to do that. But I'm pretty sure that's a nerf that's happening this patch. Either way, Druids wear sacred scales to synergize the energy with the Lune. That's a good RP way of putting it. I like that. I like the sound of that. Alrighty, now it's time for the Hunter. The Hunter is pretty stacked though. Hunter is stacked with triple blur talents in every single piece of gear. Got the wilderness survival, decent gear from everything dungeons can offer. Not too much raid coordination in there with memory lucid dream at rank 3, crucible at passive, assets of focus sagas as passive. And this is probably going to be BIS with your condensed life force getting a nerf. It's going to give you haste still, but it's going to smack a lot less, and the debuff for the rank 3 version is not going to be nearly as good. It goes from 5% to 3%, which might be enough to nerf it and make it like not that good to run with. We'll see though. We'll see. Let's see what we get though. Give me that haste. Game, give me the haste. You gave me crit. I mean, it's great if I want to go Beast Mastery. And actually, that's an Azeroth necklace thing too. Pretty sure I don't have enough. Yeah, not enough Azeroth, so that's okay. I'm not gonna go buy pieces, but let's go get that necklace unlock thing. Just because I'll forget about it later. Let's just go upgrade that necklace. Having that character at 67 neck level is actually kind of nice. But also, my guild did do a survey recently about like, hey, what ults do you have that could be raid ready? I decided to put my Hunter on there just because I was like, well, I have like a bunch of ults, so I decided to put my Hunter. I think I put 68 as my neck. Although catching up, like if I actually wanted to make this all like my legit all that I do want to play in raids and stuff. Well, first of all, I feel like my guild would be like, wait, you want to bring 2 agility melee? You want to play Hunter survival, not Beast Mastery? Dalaran, what are you doing? Because usually if you don't want to bring an all for raid stuff, you want to bring somebody that does something else in terms of like the style, the play style, I guess. I mean, I guess any alt works. But like, if let's say you're a melee, it's good to have a range caster. If you're a range caster, it's good to have like a melee. If you have someone who's just mostly DPS, being in another class that can also off-spec healer or off-spec tank is also good, you know? So you can have as much flexibility for the raid group, not for what you want to play, but rather for what could the raid group use. Either way, probably not gonna ever. If I do get this guy as an alt, I'm still gonna stick to survival though. I think it'll be super fun. Alright, we only have a couple more characters left over on the Illidank server. And then we got my main, which actually does finally have a chest this time. That's good. I think is going to be good. Wait, Blizzard is doing more LFR testing? Wow, they're really trying to make sure these bosses are set up and ready to go for LFR and stuff, huh? Yep, you beat chest on your rogue? I think so. So, what Blizzard said yesterday, they posted a blue post. So they've been having a hard time tracking people's like conquest rewards and wins and losses and stuff like that. So I might have actually got a conquest capped from last week because I did BGs and did some 2s and did some stuff, but it didn't track it. So I'm not 100% sure. You know what I mean? It might have tracked it and I should have a chest available, or it didn't. But I didn't log on early enough today. I was having internet issues again. Hopefully that's over soon. Let's see what the Paladin gets. Paladin gets a ring. That's actually quite good for Paladin. Wait, that's actually pretty good. Mastery? That could be quite good. I have a lot of haste rings. I don't think I need a lot of haste as a Paladin. That actually is not that bad. And we got ourselves Azeroth boys. Let's see what we can swap out. One of the first few things that I do want to swap though, however, is this 450 helm. Gotta go to red. Because this thing has Avenger's Might and Expurgation. So we want to go for Expurgation. We could probably swap Relentless Inquisitor here. If we needed. Or we could swap the chest out maybe. Because it just doesn't have the best pieces. Like Light's Decree is pretty good, but like, I kind of want to have triple Avenger's Might for mastery build. So I think chest is what we might swap around with, man. Let's see if we can swap it out. We gotta swap this helm so we can get the Expurgation, because that's a good trade for damage overall. And we're gonna buy... What do you guys think? Chest or the shoulder? The shoulder has Relentless Inquisitor, which is really not that great of a trait. The haste is nice, but like, you don't really care about haste as a red paladin that much. We also have Avenger's Might here, which is Abyss. In the chest, however, we do have Empyrean Power, which is a great AoE, and at least one of those is kind of like... You really should have at least one of these traits in your gear. But also it has a Light's Decree. Light Decree is also another one of those raids where it's like, you probably should have at least one of those in your gear. It increases the duration of your wings by 5 extra seconds. Instead of 20 seconds, 25. Those 5 extra seconds is 5 extra globals to do more damage. Plus the holy damage you radiate for the AoE and single target is not that bad either. But I'm still thinking of swapping out the chest though. But I'm not quite sure. I still don't know. I wish I had other shoulders with 450 pieces there. Or if this was a better piece, you know what I mean? Like this is Avengers Might, I'm a chest piece. Here we go, Avengers Might, Indomitable. So really I could actually go with this chest because it has Avengers Might and swap out my shoulder. And hope I get Avengers Might and something else in there. You know what I mean? Options, options, options. Wow, Dal, being live every day. Proud of you, man. How you been doing, my fellow? What's up, Zippy? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one, dude. I'm still just trying to decide whether I want to swap out my shoulder or I want to swap out my chest piece for... Wait! Huh. I think I still want to go Avengers Might, but that's an interesting situation. If I could have triple expurgation, I think that would be a go-to, dude. But I don't have a triple of that. Let's go Avengers Might and expurg. Because this seemed better last time. I know that this seemed better. Simmed, not seemed. I know this is an upgrade. But now I guess shoulders or chest, boys. What are you thinking? Oh, let's say chest. Chest, my G. 3 stacks of Light Decree. You think 3 stacks of Light Decree is a build? Hold on, let me see what other paladins run. Just to make sure. This is what I like to use, boys. I like to use WoW logs in order to see what people are running to get the damage that they need. Let's say the first boss, Commander Sivara, is a really good single target boss. Almost. Whoa. Loyal to the end apparently is the go-to. Is that the build? Loyal to the end? Well, that's going to be gone next patch, so Loyal to the end is not going to be nearly as good. But let's see what pallies are running. Yeah, Loyal apparently is really good. But look, people are stacking Expurgation and some Avengers Might, but mostly they're focusing on Expurg. Most of the times people are just focusing on Expurgation and Blood of the Enemy. Wow. No fucking way. That's so cool. And then there's also Rock Boy. Yeah, it looks like Expurgation is the way to go. Everybody has at least one Light Decree at all times. So maybe the shoulder might be better, so I can get another Expurgation. I think the shoulder piece is better at that point, boys. But look, Expurg is a lot better for single target. Huh. But then again, none of them are going for a Vision of Perfection build anymore, are they? Wait. Are none of those paladins going for Vision of Perfection? Is there a single paladin going for Vision of Perfection? Is it Blood of the Enemy now? Wait, to play Red Paladin, do I need Blood of the Enemy now? No way! I mean, that's cool that it's a good single target trade for them, but none of them? Oh my god, one guy is. One guy is still Vision. It's still hanging in there, boys. Barely hanging in there. Oh no. The Rock Boy. Well, hopefully the new trait makes it easier. But it looks like even with the Rock Boy, most people are stacking Expurg. So now, by then, by those metrics, I believe that keeping this chest piece, I believe keeping the chest with Light Decree and Imperium Power is better. And I think swapping this out is better to get another Expurg. Because then all the other ones are bonus. Wait, I actually could go Imperium Power here. Wait. Can I do it? I can go Light Decree here. Wait. I think the chest piece has to go then. Okay, look at this, look at this, look at this. So we're gonna get the basics. We're gonna get the bases, okay? We're gonna cover our bases. So we're gonna go Imperium Power. Expurg. So we got Imperium. And here we can go Light Decree with this crappy one. So now I can swap my chest piece, which, you know, it doesn't have other good alternatives. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's try it, let's try it, let's try it. I believe. I believe in the cleave, boys. I believe in the cleave. Give me a good piece of gear right now. Is that good? Is that the same thing I want to have? No, it's not. And we got Avengers Might. I'll take it. I think that's the best. I think that's as best as it could get. And we got ourselves Yeet My Call. Fuck yeah. We got ourselves Steed. So we got ourselves double Xperg. Got ourselves all the extra bonuses. Got ourselves a little bit extra mastery. I will take it. I will take it. I think it's about as good as it can get. Alrighty. And let's apply. And let's log off on this character. We spent way too much time on this paladin, but I think the pally is actually looking kind of fleek, dude. The paladin's looking set for the next patch. I think the paladin is actually prepared and ready to go for the next patch and everything that it has to offer. I'm actually super excited and very, very satisfied with the paladin so far. I'm okay with that. Здорово, Batuka, здорово, Luba, здорово, как мой друг. How you doing, man? Don't raid much, mainly M+. Raids, man plus pretty good, dude. So Saxon Lines Decree. So you go 3 Lines Decree if you do mostly M+. Well, I mean, we'll have new gear in the next patch, so we'll see. I might swap it out, my dude. I might swap it out then. But still, I just want to be prepared for like the next raid type of stuff. Let's see how it goes. Do I have... I should have enough Az right here. I think I want to go back to Arcane, by the way, boys. I think I want to go back to Arcane. I had a lot of fun with Arcane. Pretty good. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade for my Fire Mage, for sure. Hold on, let's go Fire. And upgrade that real quick. One extra item level, dude. 5 extra item levels in that one. Alrighty. Let's go back to Arcane, though. I want to buy myself, hopefully, an Azerite. Not enough, actually, for an Azerite for Arcane, huh? Not enough. Now, what did I have for Arcane? I think that was the helm that I had. That might have been the shoulder that I had. And I think that was the chest piece that I had. Maybe this is the Arcane thing that I had. Oh, no, that's a shoulder that I had for Arcane. Because it has that equipoise. Wait, do I not have fire gear? Fire and Arcane. Okay, let's just save it as is. So fire gear, fire, fire, fire. So I bought this shoulder for Frost apparently. Have equipoise. Don't have equipoise here. I have equipoise here. So I think I'm actually going to scrap out this chest. Just to make sure I have enough Azerite. And we're going to try to get one more roll for Arcane Mage. Right? Let's do this first. Let's do this first. So we're actually going to cancel out our Frost build. I want to get a Frost build going, but I think we're going to focus on patch 8.3. Once we can go for the big Glacial Spike builds, alrighty? I kind of want to forget about it for a second. Let me go swap out these pieces. Equipoise. Actually scrap the chest piece too, couldn't we? Actually, I don't think I need to scrap. So if I were to use this for Arcane though, a Galvanized Spark and Stable Catalyst, okay, we are going to try to see if we can reroll a chest piece for our Arcane Mage. So this helm we know that has Equipoise, which is the go-to for single target for Arcane. We're going to keep that. So we'll just reroll it, or we'll put it into like the vendor guide so we can reset the traits. We'll reset the traits there. This is set up. This is what my Arcane is using right now. I'm actually going to just take the chest piece for Arcane currently and scrap it as is. And that should give us enough Azerite now in order to be able to buy a new chest for Arcane. I did my math right here, right boys? Right? Pretty sure I got it? I don't know why. I was playing Frost a little bit and it's like I really want to go for Glacial Spike build, but with this patch ending very, very soon, I feel like my Arcane build, even with very limited, very little gear investment, my Arcane just blasts things out of water and I kind of love it. I kind of want to keep playing Arcane since it's just that easy. For Frost though, I need Mastery Heavy Gear, and I need to go for triple traits so I can get a big packed ice type of big Glacial Spike to launch at people. Once I can get there, then I think I'll have some fun with Arcane. But until then, I think I'll go back with Frost. Once I get there with big Glacial Spike builds, then I'll have some fun with Frost. But right now, I think I'm going to go back to Arcane, just for now. Buy myself a chest piece, and hope it has Equipoise. Like, this is the last chest piece I can get for this patch. If he doesn't have Equipoise, I'll just have to take it or leave it, man. I have to work with what I got, you know what I mean? And we're gonna go for Arcane Pummeling. Oh, that big old overwhelming power. Let's see what we get. Do we get an extra Equipoise? We do! And we got ourselves a galvanizing spark. That's one you want to have a one-off of. That's actually so good, dude. We got the arcade set up and ready to go, blasting our way to victory now. We gotta go with elemental whirl. Get the elemental whirly burl. And let's do quick thinking, I guess. Screw it. And Azeroth Power, but we actually got ourselves the BIS! We're walking with the arcane out, being BIS, boys! That's so good. That is so good. Too bad I don't have a lot of like skins for Legion though. I wish I had more skins, like the hidden skin. I think the sheep staff would have been hilarious. I had that back in Legion, back in EU. Alan, do you have a guild? I do have a guild. It's called Raining Rainbows on Illidan. How would you use the free loot? Because you do a Mythic Plus chest, which is really easy. And then you get free Fatty Titan Force loot. What can I say? Next year, go Vision 100% because nerf, Ellie, and buff Vision by a lot. We have 3 Avenging Might next year, which is insane in WoW build. So Avenging Might is the way to go, Bob. Okay. Well, at least I have pieces that have Avenging Might on there. So I'll go back and swap it out instead of Experg for later. But yeah, thank you so much for letting me know, man. That's actually a good point. That's actually a really good point. I'll keep the gear at least. If I remember correctly, it's not that hard to go back and get the arcane hidden web. Oh yeah, it shouldn't be really. I think you just go back to the order hall until you find a sheep, and you talk to a sheep, and then you go to like different part of the world and find all the sheep, and then you go to a mage tower next to Stormwind. You go and you do this like thing, kill a bunch of sheep, you get the sheep skin. I might go back and do it later, but right now, boys, right now, let's see what the rogue has on their table for his piece of gear for this update. Let's fucking go. Is it possible to get the old artifact mods? Yes, most of them, except for the hidden. I think Mage Tower ones are the only ones you can't get anymore. But everyone else you can. Am I set as outlaw? In case we got a 450 weapon, dude. You never know. You never know. What does the game give me? It's garbage. It's trash. No, it's actually pretty good for assassination. 445 ring. But all my stuff is socketed, so it's not that good. And my conquest didn't move. Well, I don't think I have a PvP chest, yeah? Yeah, that means I don't have a PvP chest this week. Unlucky, dude. Unluckers. So is that all I really get? No, I don't have enough chalk for anything anymore? Okay, well, I guess I just don't get anything. What I could do is I could scrap a bunch of these 435 gear just to get it out of my bags. Which honestly might not be a bad idea. And do with that 435 gear what I can. Like maybe I'll have enough Azeroth, right? Maybe I'll have enough of that. Is that a bad piece of gear? I might actually be able to buy one more Azeroth if I scrap this shit that I never, ever, ever use. Bring us Blitz and the Snaky Boys? Nah, never gonna use it. What other trees does it have though? Nothing amazing. So this will be 10, which would put me to 40. Actually, just scrapping one of these would be enough, wouldn't it be? Yeah. Yeah, let's scrap these pieces. These are some of the more useless Azeroth pieces. I don't really need that many Azeroth pieces left and right. Like, I don't have a use for any one of these. They're all super low item level. I just kind of want some chalk and whatever mass they give as well. And we gotta see if we can reroll one more Azeroth, boys. One more Azeroth roll of patch 825 before patch 8.3. Uno mas. We'll see what we get. Now, which spec do I want to roll things for? I can do my sub spec, I can do my assassination spec. My outlaw is stacked. Okay, my outlaw rogue is stacked. I literally cannot get any better gear for outlaw right now. I literally cannot get any better gear. You have a pet? I don't have any pets. No, not where I live. It's possible to get all the artifacts if you can. Or currently you go hard to go back. Yeah, the hard game should be on the difficult. Will you be doing dungeons today with viewers? I'll be down. I'm not against it. Might as well, you know. Get some of the last few dungeons of this patch done out of the way. I don't think we'll be getting new rewards next patch, next week. Pretty sure the rewards are going to still be the old ones, but we'll see, dude. We'll still do it either way. You can go in all of them, but not Mage Tower, no? Yeah, the Mage Tower is not available. Dal, you married to the game. Let's see. Also want to make sure I have enough of those reroll tokens. I actually don't want to reroll anything ever. I want to stop saving them. Every single one of them is just start saving as many as possible. I think I'm going to be behind on some rerolls though, but what can you do? And let's see, which spec could use an update? Outlaw for M Plus is fine. My assassination though, AoE? Nah, we're not going to commit that. Let me see. Let's try. I think my sub-bro can maybe use an update of gear. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he has. Because I'm pretty sure my assassination is stacked. What are we looking like? We got ourselves 435, 450, 450. Okay, let's buy another helm for sub. I think that answers it. Wait. Unluckers, dude. Crown of Fluid Machinations. That is actually unluckers. Wow. Oh, that's probably really good for the assassination AoE build, isn't it? With Echo and Blades and all that. Might be, honestly, dude. More Shroudeds. Yeah, that's not a good helm. Unlucky. Alright, we're gonna put it in boxes. Also, it's just me, EC, a 3.3k from my guild, and a healer from whatever we're awesome. Tempo, then whatever 19 we get. Tempo is the Thrallus. Sure. Alright, boys, I think we're gonna dive into a key immediately. It looks like there's a Temple of Thrallus that people are looking for. So I'm gonna join them on a Temple of Thrallus. We got ourselves a Jug Brew. We got us. Oh, Discord. I'm not joining the Discord. This channel's private. Yeah. Good luck. Yeah, good luck with this run. I'm not joining the Discord. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. We're gonna try to give it a go. We do have ourselves double folly, so that should be pretty good, boys. Should be pretty good. Let's swap out of SAS. Swapping out of Azeroth in case those trades don't work. And we actually do need to set up our the traits. Oh, the essences still need to go different. This for Assassin M+. Right now for Assassin, you want to go a double or triple Phantom Knives build for so Assassination has a lot of gear playability you have. And in terms of like what type of setup you're going for in I don't know, what type of how do I have a 19 on Talazar? Huh? I did a 15 last week. I should have a 14 this week. What? How do I have 19 on Tal? What? I don't understand. Okay, so Assassination, you have a little bit of playability in terms of what different types of traits you can work with. So in the fortified key, where the ads are going to be a lot of priority, you kind of want between 2 or 3 Phantom Knight traits, which is called the, I just got it from the helmet. Echoing Blades, 2 or 3 of them. You want at least 1 Shrouded, maybe 2, and at least 1 Twist the Knife. Or you can go with at least 1 Nothing Personal. That's another good one too. That'll last a lot. If you're going for a more single target focused, Tyrannical week, you kind of want triple Shrouded Suffocation, and then at least 1 Nothing Personal, and as many Twist the Knives as you can from there. Because you're going to be mostly focusing on single target, using Garros to get some cleave on AoE, but you won't need it as much. But it's a lot of gear swapping left and right with Assassination when it comes to that kind of stuff. Though, it's worth it if you're really trying to min-max it. However, if you want like a one build fits all, you're never really going to find that. You're never really going to find that. In the past Assassinations, you go for a talent where, what is it, at the bottom row, instead of Poison Bomb, it's Crimson Tempest, where you gain a little bit of bleed on targets. That one wasn't bad, but Echo and Blades really covers a lot of your AoE. And you can go Blood of the Enemy Essence on top of it too, which also works really well with Echo and Blades for the big AoE burst. You kind of burst AoE, not really sustain AoE. Sort of, kind of. Or majority of the damage will come from the burst, from all the crits. But it's a lot of gear swapping, weapon swapping left and right. So, yeah. To be able to watch those gear upgrades while in the one day, yeah, it's all good, Dragon, dude. You guys will have some gear swaps and gear changes and gear upgrades and gear upgrades. It's gonna be beautiful, man. It's gonna be beautiful. Bubbles from the Seekers. What is Bubbles from the Seekers? Is that from Turtles? Oh, it is Turtles. I got Tortolans. Nice. I need to get a Volten Ice set up, and Zandalari I should be able to do it this week. Talanji and Champions of Azeroth almost done, so I just need to do a bunch of Talanji Expedition, Zandalari and Voldoon World Quest. Yeah, I'll go on Rod. Okay. Understank is fine with me. Do you think Blizzard will make the same mistake with BFA Shadowlands? They're going to remove Azeroth trades, but do they have something to take its place? So they're not going to be doing Azeroth gear, and they're not really going to be doing like artifact power Azeroth gear systems again. They're going to be doing something else. They're going to be doing the Covenants, and you'll be soul binding yourself to one of the members of the Covenant, which will give you like passive abilities, but also joining the Covenant will give you an active ability to play with. So Covenants are going to be the new thing. That's going to be the new like artifact power, Azeroth power system, but it should be better because first of all, you won't need the AP farming anymore. You won't need to farm AP. Just go at 3 ASAP per sleeve. That's pretty good, Keaton. That's what you want as Outlaw. I have for myself 1, 2, 3 ASAP per sleeve for Mythic Pluses, and it's super, super good with a big old blood of the enemy setup, dude. Here we go. Did you mind Outlaw Rogue for raiding? Because that's a suck. Yo, Outlaw's pretty good at raiding if you got the gear for it, man. Outlaw's gonna be pretty good for raiding, not gonna lie. It's a spec that definitely performs better when it comes to cleave situations, even if it's like short burst AoE situations. But in single target, you can do pretty well. You can hold their own. I played Outlaw Rogue for Ajara, man. I did Ajara as Outlaw just because I felt like it would be a much better spec for it, even though they was mostly single target. Yeah, I ain't joining the Discord, my dude. He keeps asking me to join the Discord, join Discord. Nothing's happening, man. I want to chat with the chat. I want to hang out with the boys. I want to hang out with you guys instead of hanging out in some crusty old Discord. Hey, Dal, do you know if you can farm Vision of Perfection Essence upgrades from work? You should be able to, yes. You should be able to. The only thing that the guys in Wowhead, for example, got to go and test, because nobody's queuing for like heroic dungeons, really. The only thing that people were able to test is when you do Mythic Pluses of Mechagon, you can definitely get parts and pieces at a random chance drop for Vision of Perfection, so you can do it farmable. It won't be guaranteed, but it's farmable. So Heroic should also be doable too. I'm pretty sure Heroic should be guaranteed. If not, maybe like farmable. They could just queue for Heroic Mechagon. I don't know if they'll do Mechagon like upper and lower. I think they will do upper Mechagon, lower Mechagon. I'll be surprised if they make it so you can't get it from there, because that would be like the best way of going about it. Make it farmable from Heroic, man. You know, everybody does Heroics. Anybody can do Heroics. Alright, so this week is gonna be a Sanguine, Grievous, Beguiling, and Fortified. Sanguine is the only one that's really bad. And they got the preset here. Preset 16. What is it looking like? Wait, so skip? Wait, you want to skip everything and just do that? Really? You don't want to skip that? Okay. I'll do it. We're shrouding to the bridge, boys. Apparently we're shrouding to the bridge and they're just gonna kill anything on the bridge. That's a weird strat, but we'll go with it. So don't shroud straight down mid because of a matron. Yeah. Side. So we're gonna go on the right side here. We're gonna shroud on this right side and go past the matron and hopefully be able to get past her pretty easily. But we're gonna shroud to the right side and just go to the bridge and kill it. That's a weird strat. Never done it before, so this might fail, but it's okay. We'll see how it works. And then you don't do anything here, just skip across, do those. You do those with a boop, and then you do everything here. Everything. Kill that together, these. I guess that's the percentage instead of doing these. I mean, if that's how you want to do it, this could be easier, could be worse. We'll find out. The next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Wish me luck, boys. This is going to be a toughie. This is going to be a weird one. I haven't done this strat ever. Ever. So something is going to go bad. For sure. What's your item level? My current item level is 443 for Mythic Pluses. For PvP, it's like 447. But PvP, I need different stats for it. Can you sit a maggot in the second? Yeah. Alright, so I gotta do the maggot then? Okay, cool. I mean, if they're not gonna have me in Discord, they're just like, oh, okay. Hope somebody else can cover it. I can gouge the sun whenever possible, but I'll do what I can, you know what I mean? Weird. Was it level of this key as well? I don't even know what the level is. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Let's fucking go, boys. Fucking run it over there. Fucking run. Fucking run past him. Go, 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 go. You can just go. You don't have to go that far out. Go. What? Ah, shit. Well, we did it. I mean, whoo! Okay, that could have been bad. That could have been really, really bad, but it's okay. We did it. Blood Priest. We got the Blood Priest in here. Do we have anybody to dispel? We actually do. We have a mage. So we can actually do the spell just fine. I didn't blood the enemy just now. That sucks. Probably should blood the enemy immediately. Oh, that cleave is gonna fucking hurt. Weird position for the cleave, I'm not gonna lie. That's a weird, really sketchy position for the cleave, but I mean, it works, right? Whatever works, works. Oh, he's gonna get clapped. He didn't get clapped. Okay, we got a adrenaline rush there. We got all the calm points. No, never mind, we don't have all of them. We got our pots though. I think we're gonna focus that thing, yeah? I'm pretty sure we are. The Dark Omen. Oh, bloodlusting that. Okay. Interesting choice. Interesting. Interesting pull. I mean, it's not bad. We're doing okay. We do have a Destro Warlock too, right? That is an Infernal, so that is a Destro. Alright, well hopefully our kicks won't be fucked. We only have like, what, 2 kicks? I'm gonna hope the tank kicks first. I'm gonna kick later. Hold on, I'm gonna wait. Do the 1 meter kick. Okay, I got next, I guess. Blood Mirror, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, he's gonna take quite a bit of damage there. Creeping Rot. I can kick next. No, I didn't have to. Actually, I don't think I even had a kick. I can kick next. Oh, Toxic Blade got it. Oh, I got it. Toxic Blade did swap to a pet. He does have the Observer biting at the girl. Look at that Observer, dude. He's a big old eyeball. There's a ball with an eye in there, dude. So funny looking. He's just biting at her ankles. I like he's just biting her. I don't know why it's so funny. Just biting her. Okay, we're good. Did she summon? She did not. Alrighty. Hey, what's up, Wesley? How you doing, my man? Resume next level for A3. Don't worry about it. There'll be catch-up mechanisms where you'll be able to catch up, my dude. Really, don't worry about it. Ooh. Arcane Mage. Or no, Arcane Mage. Fire Mage with the Arcane Trinket. Setting up for some big burst, huh? Setting up for some bigly burst. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. That's really, really bad. I mean, I guess if we could just nuke everything, we'll be fine, right? We do have a paladin and we do have a monk that can dispel. Uh-oh. Probably should be on this Bloodswarmer then. Because this guy's gonna be like the worst. Getting a stun, instant dispel, which is good. We're just kind of surrounded by all the sanguine and all the green, which is really not good. But we're doing fine. Like the monk is actually like he just continuing to move him around, dude. Just continuing to move him around. I'm okay with that. It could be a lot worse. The chest on plus in PvP, I think? Yeah. The Mythic Plus chest is so good, dude. You should definitely get them. Every week, make sure to get your caps done. It's not super difficult to even get a Conquest caps or whatever. Okay. Nice. So far, so good. Can't really complain. Let's see if I can maybe gouge the Lasher. Okay, well now we have someone to gouge. Now we have someone to worry about. Maggot. Should be able to stun the Maggot next if needed. No, I will not have a stun. I'll have a blind for it. Maybe Vanish Sheep Shadow if worst comes to worst. Yeah, I'll blind it. Put it on cooldown. I think this is where maybe in this dungeon, Prayer in the Weak is generally the go-to, but going for other abilities besides Prayer in the Weak is also not a bad idea. That Maggot is gonna get his cast off. Can't stop it. I cannot stop it. Or he doesn't even cast? You saw it right now, right? He just kind of didn't do anything. Just kind of looked in the other direction, was about to vomit, but didn't. He's gonna do it, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do his thing. Does he not puke when he has Decree? Does he not puke when he has Decree? That's kind of busted if he doesn't. Oh my god. That's so weird. Okay. Yep, got him. Big blood of the enemy. Rotten Bile. So I think somebody else got it. Or you just genuine puke? Might have not even puked. Gouge that? Okay. I can stun next for sure. I can hold on the stun. Okay, and then I'll use my stuns on the Screecher from now on. I got the gouge for the Maggot. I guess I can stun the Maggot? No, I can't. I'm gonna cheap shot him. We feared? Nice. That's okay with that. That's actually kind of good. I like that he feared him. Is that what was breaking him? Maybe it was like a shortest fear in the world. Like, so he gets hit as soon as the fear comes out. Gouge. I'll just stun him right now. Nope, he's DR'd. Maggot fully DR'd. I repeat. What's the best way of getting Conquest? Twos, man. Twos, 3v3s, and there's also World Quest from time to time that give you Conquest. BGs, you also get BG every BG you win, and the first win gives you the most amount of Conquest. Oh, okay, we can do that. Without the girl? Oh, that works out actually. Okay, really good buff too. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna go Hambo, huh? Almost didn't get that bile off. Dude, I'm actually losing to a fire mage. I don't like that. Is he combusting? He's not even combusting. He's just waiting there. He's just AFKing. Nice. I got the maggot next. Hit him with a gouge. It's an 18 actually, so that's a pretty decent key. But this key at least tells us like how bad this week really is. And with the Brewmaster, I feel like makes this week super easy. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I think the Brewmaster definitely makes this week super easy. We should also do some other ads. Like we should do the worm while we're waiting. So this guy can take him over to the worm. So we can really min-max the value we get here. That'd be great. Ryan twos with friends. Yeah, there we go. Find somebody on LFG to get in twos with, or get some friends together and do some twos. It's not about being the best. It's all about just getting the conquest done, man. Threes also works. RBGs, if you're the kind of person that likes RBGs, works too. We have 20 seconds on lust, so we could just lust the boss. But I think honestly we could just mount up, kill the worm, and then come back. But we can do the worm and the girl together. I think it's worth. I think it's worth. Just pull them together. No, just the girl. Okay. We can take the girl without the worm. I get really good buffs. Like, shit. Whether I gotta kill her fast or we gotta pull into something else, so you can get some value out of it. I guess we'll just kill her by herself. Okay, now we should do the boss since we have lust. Oh, now he wants to pull the worm though. I feel like one of them might be on my stream and might be listening to like what I'm trying to say because I'm not willing to jump into Discord. But you should either done the girl with the worm. Actually, no, you don't want to do the girl with the worm. I'm stupid. He can cast. And she'll just make him immune. I'm fucking stupid. Ignore me. Ignore my existence, please. Gouch it. Yeet. Big Casebolt. Okay. Sprint. I got really good buffs for like 10 seconds. I'm gonna need to reroll, aren't I? 5, 4, 3, 2, a reroll. Not the greatest, but we can work with it. Yeah, there are other buffs. Oh my god. A group that actually does mechanics? Is this not a pug? Wait, we got a group that doesn't do Ragnar strats? What? It feels like it's been so long since I haven't done a pug group. Oh my god, the boss is literally at half health because we have Destro and a fire mage doing 100k DPS to him. Oh my god. 100k DPS, no biggie, don't worry about it. Just 100k DPS, dude. Don't worry about it, it's okay. Just 100k. The boss is literally 30%, like, don't worry about it. Boss is literally dead. Let me cleave that tick, please. Let me cleave it. Let me pad a little bit. Oh my god. Let me pad! Let me pad! There they are, finishing off with like 60k DPS. And my measly 40k doesn't even compare, dude. Can't even compete. Measly 40k DPS Dalaran over here. How's it going, boys? How's it going, everybody? Measly Dalaran here. Alright, Jesus. That was so fucking easy. Oh my god. Alrighty. So, yeah, I'll be so angry if you get a Tusk drop. Dude, yo, if I get a 450 Tusk, that'd be hilarious. I'm making sure I'm an Outlaw spec. Okay, I could do a help. I could help a little. Because I got slows. I got range slows. Okay, now I can't help. Good setup. Blood on the enemy. Pow. Pow. And I got the auto attack buffs. Oh my god. Yes, 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 baby. Oh yeah. We got ourselves a recleave, adrenaline rush setup already. Probably should have withdrawn it first before Blade Flurry. Good ring, good ring. Oh, okay. I got a speaker. Defiler. I got first Defiler then. Okay, somebody else is gonna have to do them next. Or maybe we can just boop him. Maybe better just to boop. Good interrupt. Both the casters interrupted him. Both the casters literally interrupted that guy. How are you still full health? Oh, that's the other death speaker, isn't it? That is the other death speaker. Okay, this lets me the opportunity to get myself a roll for the void. Give me a good buff. Give me a good buff, game. Give me a good buff. I need one. We're just gonna pull it in. Okay, I guess we're pulling it in. Give me one roll. Good roll. Don't want to blood of the enemy here. No, the next pack is gonna be harder. I just want to not blood of the enemy now. I'm hoping that I get my buff. How about I keep my buffs? Like, we kill this girl fast enough and I keep my buffs. We're gonna feint here just because I want to save a cloak for the next trash pack in case it's gonna go real bad. I got first skull, Dal first diamond. Okay. Easy. Okay, just focus on skull then. I got diamond. Focus skull as this guy's gotta go down by them one at a time. We won't be able to kill both of them together. Shadow Ball went through him. Okay. Still got the diamond kick. Okay, here we go. Basically, I just want to focus on one of them. You don't want to focus on all of them. Or both of them. Unless you can cleave. Like, reliably cleave without losing single target damage. Where I'll turn on Blade Flurry and I'll hit one. Or Havoc for the other guy. Okay, I got really good buffs actually. So we're gonna should do a lot of damage here. Unless we get screwed by the mechanics. Because we could get screwed by the mechanics completely. Kind of getting screwed by mechanics. Don't really have a good place to place that. Could have done it differently. Again, yeah, I could have placed it. I actually could have killed those two, couldn't I? Could have done that. Made a mistake there a little. I'm also not gonna get any favors for this fight either. Would have been so nice if the boss was just like, oh, you know, I just want to give this debuff mechanic to the ranged. So far I've gotten there every single time. Are you kidding me? Yeah, not the most amount of value, but it's fine. My shark buff going off. Or coral buff. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. How? As the only melee DPS of the group, I've gotten the mechanic every single time. Come on, Blizzard. Ah! What killed him? Was that spores? Oh, shit. That's funny. Those weapons look lovely with an enchant, don't they? They look so good. These are the Legion weapons from Argus. Are we going to be doing the Worm guy too? I think so. Or maybe not. We're just going to do them separately, maybe? Dude, the Paladin's pumping. Are you kidding me? So here's a Cyclotronic, that thing. He's actually doing more damage than any of us. Look at that Pala. Are we just gonna take it into the pack? Are we doing it? I can help a little. Wow, that was really efficient. That was actually super efficient. Holy shit. Shroud. Yeah, man up, man up, man up, man up. 3, 2, 1. And this should be the very, very last pack that we have to deal with. I'm gonna boop her for a bit. The Paladin is really good at taking care of the girl, by the way. Like, every time we get a boop girl, he's like on it every single time, and I like that. Like, Paladin's generally not super amazing at dealing with her, but he's effective. Like, he's doing a good job, and like, there's people helping him or whatever, like with the ring, but he's just effective at it. I like that. Some healers just like, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I can do it, and they just don't do it. We have a Disc Priest that also is usually not that great as a class to deal with a girl, but he does a good job. Like, a really good job. Alrighty. Now it's time for the boss, boys. Take your best to see what we get from the boss. So we're gonna get a 455 Krog Tusk with a socket and leech. Find out in just a couple of minutes. That should be fun though. Yeah, our single target damage is not compared to these fire mages and Industrial Warlocks, dude. We can't, dude. We don't have the fire in our belly for that one. We hold our own, though. I mean, 45k DPS and single target is not terrible. I don't wonder if any of these guys beat me in damage. I feel like they might have. These are really good players, though. These dudes are really good. Uh-oh. That's a little wonky. We can make it happen, though. Uh-oh. So far, so good, though. Really clean. There we go. How do we do? 44 over 54 overall. Okay, let's see what we get, boys. We're not gonna be able to reroll here, but what do we get? We got ourselves Blood, Elders, Bindings. Not amazing, but we'll take it. What else we got? What? 430, 430. That's a lot of base gear. Lots of base gear for everybody. That's a really nice base gear, I guess. That was really well done. I like that. That was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. I had fun with that. Might be asking, but what are you only using a personal resource display? Isn't it a bit bare bone and lacking? Why are you only using a personal resource display? Like showing my combo points and my energy? Don't need to know my allies' mana though. Like, don't really need to know how much energy just the Brewmaster Monk has. Unless you're asking about something else. Using a personal resource display, isn't it too bare bones and lacking? I mean, like, I talk about like other weak auras that will have like your energy, your health, and like a bunch of buffs and what debuffs you have on name is like dot uptime and stuff like that. Yeah, I have no problem with that at all. I've been playing like this for like ever. I guess you get used to it or something. Hello, my man. Greetings from Netherlands. How you doing, Lucas? Hope you're having a good one, my man. Can you show me ice stick? What? Hello? What's up with the quality? What's going on with the quality? How's the paladin's not effective? He can literally just consecrate the ground and she'll never approach the group. Is that how it works? I had no idea. I was under the impression, and told by just about everybody in the Mother, the paladins don't really have an easy way of dealing with the boop girls. Or like every other paladin that tries, they usually have a hard time like focus healing everybody while also dealing with a girl. Maybe it's because in the group you need to have a Brewmaster Monk, which is super easy to heal. And because the Brewmaster is super easy to heal, it's just like really easy for paladins to deal with the ads as well. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I was under the impression, man, that paladins didn't have an easy time. I guess I'm wrong. That's all disarm, AD. How bad is AD this week? It's not a void week, so like how bad could it be? I guess I'll do another key with these guys. I was gonna chop on an alt or something, but might as well, right? Do you have any information about the class skins that are equipped to come with Shadowlands? Or the DK and Druid will have a skin associated with dragons? What do you mean class skins? Depends what you mean by class skins, my dude. Have no idea what that is. Gonna have to watch the reruns, see what you get from boxes. I didn't get anything amazing spad. I got a couple upgrades here and there, but nothing super impactful. Telling you right now. Gonna play with a red tree. With a paladin? I could log on my pally, maybe after this key real quick. Because he's got one of me for a couple of keys. Can you get on Discord for the 20? I guess I could. Yeah, I guess for the 20 I could. Have I done a 20 this week? Or this season? I have. That's all. Okay. That should be a pretty easy week though. Yeah, what's the Discord again? Toxic. Just DM me. Actually, I just... Because I didn't even pay attention. Can I post links in Immigrant here? You can post links in Discord, but in chat I won't even let you. It's not even my choice. It's not like a streamer setting. You just won't let you. It's a YouTube thing. Could imagine a 20? 20s are pretty doable. I've done a couple 20s. In the past, what? The only non-20s I've done are Siege, Toll, King's Rest. But everything else is like 20 or 21. Next season should be easier too. So much easier. Now, does the Discord have push to talk or no push to talk? I'll probably do no push to talk.
I'm playing one-handed.
Hello?
Well, you're always playing one-handed though.
Yo.
Yo.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Well.
Ray, do you think you can tag the Sky Screamer down there? Triangle?
I can bring it up with me. Can't get it from here though.
This is gonna be interesting,
I mean,
Don't want me
boys.
to jump up here.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Wait, are you
Let's
talking
get
about
it later.
this? Yeah, you're talking about those two down there, right? The green?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I can get it.
I think you need rule of law to hit it with Holy Shock, that's why. So you're not running it, so you can't get it.
Yeah.
You need 40 yacht, so you need rule of law.
Matt could run rule of law if we, for that. It's not like it matters.
Up to you. See, it's easier if you
Why is this
get
so
rid
in
of
TOS?
one
It's so
side
because
screen now,
it's an enhancement, dude. Let's
afterwards
go.
you just do
TOS
one
is pretty
with one
doable.
side.
TOS is really not bad of a key.
I'll switch.
Really
And
not bad at all.
after this 2-pack in the beginning, I'll put the mobs on the step by X to the left side, and then Dalaran will shot you guys through, then you'll mass risk.
Wait, so where's the snap? Oh, I need it.
Right. You just run up and jump. Yeah.
Like on the on these or on like down here?
No, you were fine where you were.
Yeah, you can just do
Great.
this here.
Okie dokie.
But
We're
yeah,
gonna
we'll
pull
do.
all this and then mass or shroud up to the.
Yeah, we'll do the next Confessor pack 2 after those die. I'll grab everything on the step and pull it to the left side, and you guys will shroud through and mass rest me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the snap on the second or first one.
Yeah, you can just jump to the other side of the step, so you would, instead of X, you would go to the other side.
Okay, so we are going to be doing this weird strat where we go to Priestess Boys. To explain it to you. So we did a bunch of things here. We go to Priestess, and then we're going to go down here. I guess snap a bunch of things, and then go across to the next boss. We're going to skip all this altogether. I guess there's a void here. Or so.
Confessor and
That's gonna be
Dalaran, can you
interesting.
sit on the Confessor? Like stun the mending, kick the...
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. And I guess I'll kick Fury and shit. And then Easy and Shadow can just kick Wildfire or whatever.
So you want to pull like everything on the left side, or are you going to separate, split 3 packs?
We do the 3 and 2 together, then we do the what's it called? The Confessor and 2-pack alone.
Okay.
There's 2 pull. You 2 cast the Radiant. Shadow.
I'm good. I think he's eating.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm good. I have like 3 bites from my Popeye's chicken sandwich left.
Do you get the spicy or the regular?
Spicy, and then I put cheese in it from home.
From home?
5,
Okay.
4.
Yeah, I put 2 pieces of pepper jack cheese on it.
That pepper check's not bad.
Yeah, it's really
Good with chicken.
yeah. Especially Louisiana chicken, the heart of chicken. EC was baiting, right?
Yeah,
I want to get a melee.
We were in what's in this?
Get a melee, get a melee. Oh, yeah, we're not.
Oops.
My
What
bad.
the fuck?
Oh, weird.
Teleported me. That was weird.
Okay, next pick on Auger.
Somebody kick the auger? Yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
You can get the side screen.
Is that normal that it teleports me or did I fuck it up?
It shouldn't, but
That was
it's probably
weird
like
as fuck
it's
then.
probably because your combustion is like technically aggro's to you, so it treats you like a tank for a second. I should get the sky screamers.
I'll get the next one now.
Chant,
nope.
chant.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
That's my case, maybe.
We got this. That wildfire slaps.
Yeah. At least it's not Raging Week.
Yeah. That was really bad.
I fucking hate Wildfire and Raging Weeks.
Oh, so if your visions procs up here as a warlock, it doesn't drop the Infernal. That's good to know.
Okay, then I'll pull everything left. You got Mount Dark and Trout. Go right.
Yep.
Fuck, I need to turn that shit off.
We're good. Yeah, want you go grab the other side for you?
Yeah.
Go, okay. Doesn't start cutting
get that.
around.
We pulling everything.
Not yet. We'll do.
Save.
Juggernaut,
I'll save the
Priestess.
bus.
Does someone know how to get up there? I'm trying. Basically, just
figured.
go on X and jump to try. Assemblies. Go around, go on X and jump. Try. Damn, this priest took forever to get here.
Yeah, I
forgot about-
had to stun her from a distance start casting.
No, I
You can
I'll let
take it up
easy.
there eventually.
let you figure it out because he can cast one.
Yeah, I can get speed.
Okay,
from it.
Gawker.
You probably have to like the flash, move fast.
No,
You mean
you don't
Beerus?
need a anything. No, it's not. I mean, yeah, why not? I don't think we'll need Beerus anywhere.
Isn't it? Oh god. Okay. All right.
I don't
Guess you
know.
guys are 2 mana in the rest of this right now.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
you'll just have to watch the assault whenever it comes on and just move, I guess.
you can blink it.
I will show you how to get up there like super fast.
Trying to bait the assault.
Wait, that fucking blood wasn't working for a second.
See where I'm at? Literally just hold on. You jump to the little gold tip in the corner.
Oh,
I'm
the
standing
corner.
right now. Yeah. Yeah, see?
I
Super
was trying
easy.
to jump through the middle.
That's fine.
Are you pulling the shit over to here?
Yeah.
Alright.
So we'll.
That was a little bit of
Gotta need someone
downtime, but
to auger
not
for
super
me,
bad.
like one of the
Dropping a
casters.
feast.
So what? Someone go up there, and then I need the range kick to just kick the auger.
Cool.
if you pull the honor
Easy
guard
guys,
inside, like body pull,
Yeah.
shouldn't get the girl. Somebody just kick whenever you see the ogre.
You got it, Elise?
Yeah, I'll try to get it. Got it. Oh wow. My pet just got destroyed.
Damn, they didn't think one Juggernaut would just wrecked us like that earlier.
They killed my Infernal. Alright, that's...
Rude, dude.
Yeah.
Someone stunned the priest?
Yeah, I got it.
All the damage just got into it because they destroyed my Inferno.
No, we never tagged the enchanted.
Worked out.
Do we care about bot? Probably not, right?
No, not with this boss.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
What are we doing for CCs?
Para first, yes. Para banish 1.
That'll work.
What's up?
Okay. Excellent.
Let me get the one way over here.
I got this one right here, close.
Look at the middle. So banished.
Oh yeah, I should have spelled that, eh? So used to not being dispelled, haven't done keys and
Got
started.
the one all the way in the back.
I'll take the one right above the staircase.
Oh, okay.
Go coming through the bars. Careful. Watch out.
Ready to rebanish.
Yeah, we banished. And then blind next one. Tie down here. And we'll go into melee at the same time. Oh! We'll wait for Ray, then we're just charging out this fire.
Oh, that's not good. I guess we fight here.
I'll knock the tie out. Let me kick. No, we're fine. Yeah, we fight here. We'll move to this to the entrance now. I'll snap the sword up here. And the double pack.
I can combust for a double back.
Okay.
Or if you even want to take it on the void.
I got it.
Is that range of the void?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah.
Gotta come down. Sweeping.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them dies. Two of them die super early, so thankfully.
Yeah, one of them's always gonna die really early with him combusting because he's focusing
I
one.
think I targeted, yeah, I meant to target the skyscraper.
And they can line on side by try. They don't line for now, cause he's dead. And then we do the cheese skyscraper with this one.
That's not line of sight, what the fuck?
They got diamond.
Okay, I got the triangle.
And then we'll jump down.
I'm gonna purple.
Can get next triangle. Yeah, next.
Either line or kill it.
Probably kill it. You have cooldowns. Commit, commit, commit. The purple is probably going to recast. I'd kick for purple.
Oh, be careful. Loisel.
Hopefully this thing. Are we gonna fight here?
Yeah, I need to sweep the side.
Do the pillars here work or no?
Bust on the
Alrighty,
bot.
boys, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, last one boss.
Oh, DPS is mad. Yeah. What do you think is look best for mage?
side do you
Anything you want to
want?
play, man. I don't think there is a single. I think a troll is probably the only one that has advantage because of the haste buff. So during your burst, you have extra haste. Haste is never
I had
bad,
to kill this anyways.
but it doesn't really matter what you play if you don't really care for DPS.
2, 1. Oh god, thank Queen, I forgot about it. Okay.
I'm gonna stay out. Hey, can you just spell?
Hopefully this is fine for me. It is, okay. Ooh.
Watch out for that sanguine.
Yeah.
And this?
Didn't go. I think it's because I blinked.
Take the
Master
gold
player?
there. Fine.
I accidentally, quote unquote, grabbed the rapture, not because I want to pat or anything.
It's a tank
That's what every rogue say.
I got a DPS game from it.
God damn. Oh god, I hope
I'll
it
try
doesn't finish the
Ryan.
raptor. Oh, I'm scared of this.
Oh yeah, the rapture is kind of,
Yeah.
huh?
No,
Okay.
raptor.
There's a rapture that was in the
Raptor push
corner.
against the wall. Okay, I think it was.
That's butt cheek. Holy crap.
No.
We should still be fine.
Yeah, should be fine. It just happened on a 22. I see a sign.
That's kind of.
I think it's the first time we've seen that happen, actually.
I've seen that happen on a few streams. I guess we go to the other side now.
Yeah, just go to the other side.
It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
We got 3, 2, 1.
Welcome
Also,
to
you can spawn a raptor if you want. Like, I know it's, I don't really don't care.
Honestly, this is not spawn one. Just in case at this point.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Crap. I want to see if I can vanish him.
Oh, come on, bro. I turned to seconds when it's not expecting to go on me.
You don't need to, I can bop if you need.
But yeah, just bomb. Just bomb me. Bomb me.
I'll bait the next one and take it over to the other side.
Oh, fucking damage is gone. Rip.
Can vanish it.
Gonna drop more health this year for everybody. Oh, fuck. Drop an answer.
What?
You're super far away.
It's the fucking very edge, I guess.
One raptor.
Oh god, I got eaten somehow.
Ooh.
Just hide behind this there.
You'll be fine. Ray's been in mission for Rainy Rainbows for a long time. What the heck?
Fucking PTSD, dude.
We did it, boy.
How's that beard on purple? Are you okay.
I've been getting cooked from all the damage in this dungeon. Insane.
I'll snap them. Can you snap the triangle for me, Dalaran?
Yeah, I can.
3, 2, 1.
Couple high health.
Yeah, probably spread out too, because if Sanguine drop, I'm gonna jump out. Nice sweep. Would have done triple snap, but
Just really likes me.
have to come out. Can you trout me into snaps? Actually, no, we don't have one trout. I'll just run to it.
Okay.
You think they would fix this?
I don't think
I'm
this is
glad
like,
they did.
it's not really a way to fix it.
Yeah,
Something
that
else,
game-
unless they remove these little things.
Yeah,
That
just
would be
put an
the
invisible
easiest way.
wall.
But yeah, or that.
And no one's gonna bitch. Or, well, I mean,
Yeah, they will. What?
no one would think it's unfair that they fixed it, I guess. Swear to God, I'm gonna fucking fall and it's gonna be hilarious.
I'll put an enchanted with the after this kick. Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
start
boys, I'm
draining
thinking we're
mana
not gonna end
here.
up really.
Yeah, maybe
We're not really gonna end up
Combust
timing
this.
this. If we could get through this pack super quickly, then we can definitely time. Or if you're struggling, there's definitely no way. Oh, we have to separate them. That actually might make it doable. That pull right here might make it doable. We'll see.
Then we just do. Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna
Dying.
stack here.
Lost aggro. Sweeping.
Staff is about to blow up.
Explode here.
I don't know where you exist, Finley. Dog's whining at me to go outside.
I got blue.
Nice. Shield didn't even go out.
Yeah, bro. At me, dude. World War 3 red.
You're gonna be dropping in fucking
Trigger.
Iran trying to build shit like a Fortnite player.
Trigger finger, baby.
I'll put us to the left. Unless you want to banish it up here.
I could banish, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Wait, no
Okay,
banish
okay.
available.
Okay,
See, is that
that's
right?
fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. Super
good?
I'll get the one in the back.
I'll get the one on the opposite side of where we are, where we came from.
There's a few
Going.
now.
3, 2.
Plus 145.
Might be able to
Stay
do
above
this,
the next
boys.
Okay.
We just stay on this as best possible. We might be able to do this.
Unless the healer needed for breezes.
No.
get a good buff so we can actually just pump this totem.
I roll off the one boss.
Might be able to do this. Might be able to time this 20. That'd be cool.
Oh, you also have dots for mine.
I mean, I can psychotronic, I guess.
Oh, watch out, watch out,
Oh,
my
he's
sword.
not really doing that well.
I'm helping. I'll sit on it.
It's like,
Nice cyclo.
I'll give it
That's
a
a really
cyclo.
good cyclo.
More on diamond.
keep going on green.
Okay, kill them all.
Okay, I'll go counterclockwise.
Nice visions, Brian, for the boss. Sorry, I'm casting font. It's not move.
I mean, were you gonna move anyways?
If it's not a chaos within a font, I will. Promise.
Your mother ever teach you that lion's bad? Fucking liar,
Prob-
dude.
Bro,
He sees not gonna
probably
move.
not.
Full boat.
I thought Memnarch was getting at his mom.
Yeah, Memnarch's a dishwasher to her restaurant.
It's a bit on the nose.
You gotta support the teacher salaries, dude. He needs help.
We stand with Grom, be Memnarch.
You stand with me,
Bro,
Ed,
does
free
love
me,
it.
Ed.
What's up, fam? How you doing, Move 10?
I have been at Stacks of Grievous in the dungeon.
So you want me to just leave
The
four
healer
spots on
mechanic.
Y'all complaining like some hoes, dude. That's all I gotta say.
Y'all stop playing like some hoes.
5 minutes, boys. Is that plenty of time to get the boss? I
Top
think it
20
is.
Twitch clips of all
I
time.
saw that.
Can you
Bro.
vanish yourself?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
We got Shroud for the
Yep.
end there. EC, if you just want to run over there and Vince to start the RP early, you can. After this.
Yeah, I'll
Logan?
run into this.
Tell me when you're good.
We're good.
Easy go ahead.
Yeah, that's where EC can.
Did Grievous break Shroud?
I don't think so. Okay, let's go.
Actually, plenty of time.
Lost it up.
Yo, we can fuck this up, dude.
Thank you. I feel
I
like
hate
Is
this.
that a challenge?
2 seconds.
Oh, bro, I literally stutter stepped.
We're not even at the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, less than a second.
Jesus Christ.
I put Maga on Ray, so good luck. Can ring the first one if needed. Probably won't though. Yeah, just ring the second. Okay.
Try to step on the boss, boy.
We only have the one, or we have 2 clears, I guess. If you have bubble.
We never clear. Never.
Yeah, you don't really want to clear this. It's better to have a billion spiders than clearing.
In the corner, I guess. What the fuck is get a purple pool over there? I'll ring if needed.
I'm just gonna save Kata for them. Because I'm like able to do any damage outside of Kata to them. Just wanna die from just my head.
That interrupt was kind of close, eh?
I threw mine in there. Fuck you.
Had to move back into melee. In corner.
I swear to God, you fucking burning rush on Grievous weeks.
I have to put it on, brother.
Oh my
I'm a
god,
slow
class fantasy.
He still got it on.
I just turned it on to get close to the boss.
That's
But
what he
not-
says, but he actually just leaves it on.
Sometimes it's just troll.
Yeah. Remember how long fucking Arcway was? I had a Warlock leave it on the entire fucking dungeon. On a 23, back when that was fucking like World 20th. Fucking great times, dude, with Warlocks.
Nice.
Keyboard.
Still with a minute and a half.
That was very well done. I like that.
We
That was
should
really
have way
smooth.
more times just because.
Even when we had an issue with
Yo,
the
Temple
boss.
21.
Smooth. I like that.
Sick.
That's cool. Anything good? Socket.
I just got fucking cancer.
That's really good.
So.
Yo, bro,
Cool.
you're getting tested
Whatever,
for the last
as
boss.
if your rogue needs to be explained, what?
Alright,
True.
I'm not. If we do Temple, I am not playing my Warlock. I'm
Masterclass,
playing
yeah.
in the other medical.
Across the dude rogue. Top DPS as usual. I tried it. I really tried that dungeon.
No,
Well,
I got a
to
20
have
on my
your
Warlock.
rage up in the stats and you have good rogue. Actually, in this dungeon,
Yeah, you don't
who is
care
the
about
cactus
having
cooler?
high
What's up,
results, but I
good?
guess.
Who do you mean
Yeah,
cactus
but I don't
cooler?
really care. 'Cause 20 is all you need.
Is that like a
Uh,
is that a derogatory
you
joke for
guys can
somebody
get
or
the
something?
21 or
dude?
just go on my DH and then make this a lot easier. Sure.
Yeah, but
I'm
when you
gonna
get
do
to
it
that high of a
after
key, you
it.
don't really worry about how much damage you do.
Sure.
At that point, you just
Or
kind
what
of
temp do you guys rate it to?
you just kind of
Why
try to
don't
do the best you can into the dungeon. And if you do a lot of damage, you do a lot of damage. But it really just goes out of the window.
Oh
like the focus
yeah,
on doing top
they have a
deeps.
Mythic Plus team they run. I mean, I'm down
What is
for
patch
whatever.
8.3 in a week? In literally a week.
I'm done for the week. I mean, I'll keep going, but I don't really
Do you
give a
think till
fuck
the
at
end of
this
Legion
point.
World? Yeah, Legion's fun,
First
dude.
time Ray Ray's been on for more than like
That isn't
2
really
hours
backtracking for
outside
dungeons.
of
Not
raid.
really, no. It actually has a pretty good uptime.
21, baby.
In terms of
Yo,
like
my
just the
hey,
auras.
EC, are you proud of me? I only got 13% left.
There's a
to go
coral
from
has
70
better
on the
uptime than the majority
Oh
of the
my
dungeon
God.
trinkets, which is about 15% or so.
I'm
The
really
debuff uptime is up all the time.
The
damage and the heal is also pretty good.
Get the 4 stacks.
I got a couple of bioelectric charges here too.
Oh, I mean,
Double weapon for bio.
burning rush or
Electric
anything.
is pretty nice actually. But yeah, Razor Coil is not bad at all. Like as a trinket, the damage overall
You have
and
it
the
on
crit
right
offers
now,
is good.
even. What the fuck?
You can go for like you could go for Spyglass,
bro,
but
I gotta
Spyglass
run
uptime
to
is
the
going to be
city.
less than the Coral. Coral uptime is basically all the time as long as somebody dies. Because you put on an enemy that's going to die first, and then the smallest
I
enemy
think
dies, you get
I
the
can
buff.
get
You put on
70
the
on
next
my
person,
Netflix
and you can
tomorrow.
maintain the buff.
Good.
But sometimes you go through dungeons where you have a
Tomorrow.
priority target, and the crit
When I
there
saw
is still
Lucian
fine.
running
Yeah.
at 21.
It's also really good if you
JV early,
spam
the
pull
only
things,
part
right?
that was
You pull
getting
something,
kinda
pull the
stuck
trash back,
the ads
kill him as
before
soon
the
as humanly
third boss.
possible, pull the next trash back. Like if you're running with a Shadow
Oh yeah,
Priest,
that was.
or any with any classes
Yeah,
that have
the
any
whole hard focus
momentum
one, but
for
we
their
had
playstyle,
class
so you gotta
into
kind of like
that,
spam
so
pull things, pull
fine.
into the next. You always maintain that crit buff basically. You should help me gear so we double outlaw.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
you wanna
honest,
play
Ray.
survival
I don't know
cooking?
how to play without burning
14
rush,
TOS,
or else I
15
take
yeah,
like
yeah.
a more survivability.
Yo,
Now,
just make sure to
what
leave
would
it on
your,
during
rank
the third
tanks
boss
and
so
the
you get
worst,
to the
best of
pillars
worst in
quicker.
8.3. I haven't seen how tanks are going to be, but it looks like any tank that'll have any magical debuff, especially for the raid, is going to be stronger. So like Demon Hunters are going to be good, Warriors are going to be not as good because of the magic damage. They're good for physical damage. So you can take that as well in magic damage. So Brewmaster
My
does good
damage
with
got
magic
stuffed in
damage
that
because of
dungeon
Stagger.
because the
Stagger
ads
doesn't
killed
care whether
my
you get
Infernal
physical or
and
magical damage
first.
taken.
Yeah.
Blood Death Tanks because
There-
they
he
heal
lost the
no matter the
EC?
damage to take. That's how
Oh,
the tank is they heal.
dude.
They'll
That's
just
what
have a
happened
massive
in my
help pull, take big
dungeon.
damage, but they'll heal through
Shaking
it
my
themselves.
head, honestly.
And
fucking
Demon Hunters
recording
because they have a
that shit.
passive magic debuff. But in keys, I think Warriors
gonna
are
get
still
a
going to be
strike,
really
bro.
good. The damage they can put out is great, and physical damage output is awesome. Utility is great. Mobility is awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
Bear
Joe.
Druids, I think, might.
Oh, I
still
didn't
be
even
behind.
have
Bear Druids are not bad. I think the only
purification
bad
protocol
tank,
on
though, in general, might be a
Well,
Bear
EC
Druid.
told
It's
you to
not
fix that
super
shit.
hardcore
Yeah,
designed for the
literally.
new meta or
Yeah,
magical
yeah.
damage in your raid. It's not super amazing for dungeons because it can do a lot of AoE damage very quickly to really drop aggro. So you need like a rogue or a hunter to
I
help
just
you
need to
pick
do
up
a 15
aggro in
total
the
or
opener.
15 can be like. I can.
That's like the only thing
do
that I think is kind of like in a
shit
weird
on
spot.
HDMI.
No matter how much Blizzard buffs it, they buffed it too. I was
getting
hoping it'd be
15
better.
Motherboard.
Like none of the tanks
They
are
have
really bad in the
18s
game.
then for
None of them
every
are
game
really bad.
outside of
And in terms of
King's
like which
Resistance.
one is the best, like a gear tank could actually be the best one as well.
No,
Depending on what
the
you're doing
funniest
too.
part
In
about
terms
how
of
we
what type
do
of content
keys
you
is
engage into.
I don't ever fucking high key until the very
None of
last
the things are
week
bad.
of the
So just play what
season.
you like in the end. That's what I would say. Once
Yeah,
you
that's the way to do
once
it,
you have at least 500k,
So you can
like
flex
gold.
that last season score all
Is
season
that
next
last
time.
Yeah.
I have
That's what I'm doing,
90,000. I used to have
2,500 or
200k.
2,400 last season.
Just go ruins the
1,700
Dal
this season.
experience. You think so? Yeah, I can see. I can imagine it. I can imagine it.
Yo, Juggy, what's up with that rank 2 conflict?
That's why I wanted to original not join Discord, just hang out with you guys.
Dumbass.
You know what I mean?
I'll get it for next year though.
I like hanging out with you boys.
I've been sitting on this rank.
But that was a
since
20, so getting into Discord with those guys for
second
20
week.
to make sure communication is on point is the go-to. You know, it is a 20. People want to time it.
Just like 1 week I do my PvP.
400k subscribers, you know so much. I appreciate you, Husky. Finally got a replacement weapon for the chest. 440 with a socket. 1 week before it does not even matter. No, that's a huge upgrade either way. 440 with a socket. But you are ahead of the curve now. That's a good weapon to start with, man.
Running
Watch you get 445 weapon like instantly
Yeah,
from
that's
like
way too
some
cheap.
random like event chest that's happening in A3 though. I swear to God, I'll laugh, dude. That'd be
Probably
hilarious.
do need it for
Because I don't know what's better for weapons and
Yeah,
sockets.
I hope so.
Unless you have an offhand, but if you're a warrior, ooh. If it's a
No, I still have a
DK,
sliver
yes,
in my bags.
sure would be good either
So
way.
I
Yeah.
need one of those so bad, dude.
Yeah, I got one
It's
again
on Discord,
when we were
still
doing
can't
the
hear over the
Game
chat.
Assault.
That's
Really?
going in the
Oh, my
void
bad.
storage for time walking.
Did you see that that Holy Powder did 80k DPS on Zach? He had a sliver.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, did he just stand in Africa for the entire time?
Yo, were y'all gonna do more
Oh.
keys or
Yeah, we're
We're
doing a
just kinda
21 tempo.
right now?
Yeah.
Could you guys find a replacement for me?
Sure.
Okay, because I want to get some food.
Where's the track?
Okay.
Yo, did you see this message right, Ray? That Banana just posted. Pretty sure top DK theory crafter Baby J still plays this game. Damn.
Dude, I swear to God, I've never heard
Literally
his
know what
name
that means.
like, outside of a fucking meme. This guild fucking hates them, I swear.
Alright, thanks
What
for the
do you
keys,
do to
guys.
these guys?
Y'all have a good one, alright?
See you,
Later.
man. Thanks
Hit
for
me up
coming.
if you need more keys. It's toxic.
Yeah.
Later. Okay, I literally forgot what his name was. He changed his name all the fucking time. Toxic, Shadow, fucking... I forget what it is. He changed his name all the time, dude. New class skins, Dragon Knight. Wait, is that on the World of Warcraft website or what is this? Wait, is that serious? Hold on. I don't think this class skins thing is real, is it? WoW class skins. New class skin, Dragon Knight. Hold on, unlucky. Hold on, let me show you guys what he just linked. He talked about class skins. Somebody in chat came by and said something about class skins. New class skin, Dragon Knight, and it looks like an official, like the border. Looks like official for World of Warcraft stuff, right? Under the guidance of WoW 4 Dragon, present ruler of the damned, the Ebon Knights Arcurus will have learned to harness the power of Dragon's Flame, ascend the Frozen Throne in the epic questline to unlock a new class skin for Death Knights, and slay enemies in a deadly Frostfire. Base your shield as a Dragon Ward. What? Watch the cinematic of Bulwar fight against Sylvanas. What the hell does that even mean? I think that's a bunch of malarkey. I don't know what's happening with his face, by the way. His nose is looking a little funky. Is that just me? There's something about like the proportions of the helmet on his face are looking a little weird. That sounds like a bunch of BS, but I don't think that's real. Bodyman sent it to me. I'm not sure once at alt level. I'm pretty sure Blizzard would have announced class skins as a real thing by now. You know what I mean? Like that just seems like a bunch of horse manure. Man, I don't even. What was that, dude? Is that super clickbait chat or what? That sounds like clickbait. That sounds like clickbait as fuck. What is that? What is that? What is that? What the heck is that? Best line to turn into fire instead. So what, have like a fire DK? I'm pretty sure Blizzard would have announced it on BlizzCon if that was a thing. My man, that's pretty BS. That's BS. I want to run some BGs? I'm good for now, man. I think there are going to be leaks of icons and cosmetic effects. DKs turns fire. Yeah, I don't know, dude. People have talked about that before. Like, Taliesin and Nevertold talked about it in a video. But like, what if we had class skins? So instead of like a certain class, like, let's say... One of the ideas they had is like, what if you could make a necromancer, but instead of having a demonology warlock, instead of adding a whole necromancer class, what if they just took the demons and made them into undead servants? Instead of summoning imps, you summon like mage casters, or you summon instead of like a fel guard, you summon like a skeletal guard, and instead of having like shadow bolts, you do like undead bolts or something. I don't know, necrotic bolts. And you basically play the same playstyle of soul shards and summoning imps and summoning tyrants, but instead of having demons for skins, you'll have undead. Now you have a necromancer skin. I don't know if I like skins, dude. I don't know if I like it. Like, I feel like, could it be done? Maybe. I'd need to see like Blizzard's take on skins though, because so far, like, the ideas don't really sound all that cool in my opinion. They're just like... Like, at that point, I would rather just have a brand new class. But if Blizzard cannot really add new classes because of balancing and whatever, skins, I guess, would be a way to do it. But I don't know if I like it. If they did something like that, imagine everyone with Greenfire Warlock's questline is... Oh yeah, like, kind of like a Greenfire Warlock. But Greenfire, it changes your fire from red to green. You know? I feel like a lot of people are fine with that. But a whole skin with, like... I don't know, because it doesn't change the ability names, it just changes like the flavor, the color. That's about all. And like Warlock shooting green fire, I think kind of fits. I don't know. Like, I feel like a Warlock with green fire doesn't feel like a class skin. It just feels like you did a questline for a Warlock and now your flames are green. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like a skin. It doesn't feel like a green fire Warlock skin. It feels like Warlock. It's still Destro. It just, the fires are green. It doesn't... You know? Hiram Spade, what's up, man? Provides basically fel fire. It is fel fire. But like, it makes sense for Warlocks to have fel fire. But it's not like you call it a fel fire Warlock skin, right? It's still a Destro Warlock. You're just with the green flames. You know? Basically turn into a fire, corrupt a fire. Yeah, fel lock. But it doesn't call like fel lock skin. They don't call it skin. Right? I feel like it would be weird if they called it a skin. Because I feel like you need to do other things to make like your Chaos Bolt look something different. And like change a bunch of base ability instead of Rain of Fire, Rain of... I don't know, Acid? Bile Scourge Bombers? Makes sense for them. Yeah, like for Warlock it makes sense. But it's like... Oh man, what else? I'm trying to think of another example of a class where they did like this slight change where it wouldn't feel like a skin. I'm trying to imagine like what could Blizzard do? I was thinking like a mage, like fire mage, frost mage, arcane mage, maybe someone with rogues where they could change like something slightly. Where it just doesn't affect the gameplay, but it's just like a slight change. Not enough to call it a skin, but it's just like, now your flames are green kind of deal. But I can't really come up with anything that I think could be equivalent. Can't think of anything. Shadow Hunters? No, I feel like that at that point could be its own class. Because what makes a Shadow Hunter a Shadow Hunter, you know? How is it different from a hunter? Because Shadow Hunters, like, depends what you're looking at too. Because I don't know my Shadow Hunters from like Warcraft 3. We have the Shadow Hunters, which is like this troll that throws this like glaive, drops down totems, has hex. You know what I mean? Like, and it's chain heal. That was a Shadow Hunter. It's like the basically a shaman. DK they have frost, let him have fire and arcane too. Yeah, like I don't know, like it's too weird to me to think. Yeah, that's actually a good way to put it, Lucas. Imagine like if you had a frost death knight, but instead it's an arcane death knight. And it's like now instead of having this frosty effect, you have this like arcane swirls, which I think would look kind of cool. Not gonna lie, but I feel like it would be silly to put in the game. But yeah, I guess you would have, instead of like frost, you would have fire abilities from Death Knight. I don't know about Death Knights on fire spells though. Like Bolvar, even Bolvar himself, he does have a little bit of like a fiery to him, like his hammer. It irradiated blue fire. But like, he never really saw him use fire abilities. Like, the first thing he did was Remorseless Winter. He made snow happen, not fire happen. Like, if he made blue flames, I could see it, but it's just like, it doesn't seem like Blizzard even wants to like go that far. You know what I mean? Like, Bolvar as a being is a guy who's just full of like the red dragon flame. That's what's keeping him alive. And you can use some of that into like the weapon. Probably the weapon was forged with that flame too. That's why it has like fire to it. And then when it comes to him being Lich King, him taking over, like putting on a helmet and just like really becoming the Lich King, Frost comes out. Because as the powers of the Lich King, Frost, Undeath, Unholy, maybe Vampiric Blood. But nothing about fire. You know? I mean, could Blizzard do it? Yes, they could. They could literally do anything in their game. But I'm the kind of person that kind of likes for things to kind of make sense within the universe, within the confines of the universe for World of Warcraft, right? It's like the WoW universe is it functions different than like IRL, like how we build a fucking house or a table and shit like that, right? It just the force, like we don't have magic IRL, right? We have like fucking David Blaine doing some magic shit, but it's all a trick, you know. You don't have actually like people shooting fire out of their hands, but in WoW, that's like a thing. Magic, but there's also technology and shit like that, right? The way universe and WoW in-game functions is one way. So like if they add like a way to explain it that works well within the universe of WoW, I would feel like I'd have an easier time to accept it. But when it comes to like trying to theory craft, like how would that function? I can't come up with one. Or I can't find an example that I like, yes, I could definitely see that. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just so stingy, right? Maybe I'm too stingy. I'm too close-minded on that. But with respect, Frost and Dylan, I wanted to change his weapon. Yeah, he did. That's how he could most like abilities. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he could use his Frost, Remorseless Winter and auto attacks. But he has evasion for that. Freeze a burn skin. Yeah, but it's a different burn than like actual like fire burn, right? It's not the same burn. It is, you could describe the feeling as like a burn. Blue fire technically is hotter than regular fire. That's true. That's true. But I don't know. Like, I never really imagined like the whole frost decay and fire. I just feel like it's two things that don't really work. That's like having a druid of the flame, which we had them in Cataclysm, but they were bad guys, right? I don't know. Dark Simulation is a fun thing to use everywhere. It's all kind of stuff and skills. Oh yeah? I would imagine you'd be able to use it on some interesting abilities. Tinker class? I think we need a Tinker class, that's for sure. Tinker class would actually work. Like, I feel like that would fit in the World of Warcraft universe easily. We have mecha gnomes. We have gnomes. We have a fucking paladin flying sideways. Okay, I just want to make sure that that's real. Yeah, I think Tinker would actually work. Like, if anything, I feel like Tinker would actually legitimately work. We'll see. Give me a fire spec for my druids on druids. I want to see the world burn. Fair enough. Druid have 4 specs, so think of another class and may get another spec. Well, druids have 4 specs because it was so much harder to balance out Feral as a tank and a Feral as a DPS, so they gave him a 4 spec just because of that. They're just too hard to balance, so they were like, okay, we'll just make a 4 spec for druids. Because balancing all the talents into like Feral to be a tank, a bear, or Feral to be a cat, it was just too much. Some people wanted to tank as a Feral, and it was viable, so they were like, we'll just give them their own talent trees and a mechanic that works for the mastery instead of having 2 masteries in one. I just feel like that they made their job easier by separating those 2 specs instead of making them one. It's not that they got a 4th spec, it's always they had a 4th way to play. They had the cat, they had the bear, they had the boomy, they had the restoration. So it's just, I feel like it was just easier for them just to make it a separate spec. You know? I feel like if they got like a brand new spec that no one ever heard before, I could see them, like, yeah, they got a brand new spec, but it's like they're more like, we'll just separated the 2. Because there was always were 2 specs in one, basically. Alliance needs a race for Druid that will look as cool as Dalaran. That's true, Sanders does look pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Imagine a water spec for a class. Restoration Shaman. You talk about a Restoration Shaman, I think. Like a mage, but shoots water. I feel like, no, that actually would be not bad. Like if they made Frost Mage, but instead of shooting Frost Bolts, they shoot Water Bolts. That would be a great... No, you know how I earlier was trying to figure out, like, what would be a cool example of what Blizzard could do in a game that would be similar to Green Fire for Warlocks, like a Frost Mage that's all about water. Right? Like Kultiran, water teachers. There's mages in Kultira and dungeons that are like watermancers or some shit, aquamancers. They shoot water out of their hands as like a projectile, and it hurts. There's so many of them. So couldn't they do the Kultiran teachings? You read a book of Kultiran teachings, instead of Frostbolt, it has a watery effect. As the Icelands, you have like a more like water that goes through pressure, like pressurized water. You know what I mean? Because that shit hurts, dude. If you get hit by like a pressure washer, that shit hurts. So I feel like they could have like instead of a frozen orb, it's like a orb of drowning or something. It just like splashes water at things, but like corrupted water maybe. Like void-ish water. I think that'd be cool. And then you would still think of it as a Frost Mage. But you don't think of it as like a skin. You know? I don't know. Tide Sage. There you go. That's a better name. That's actually a cool name than like Water Mage. Waves and other spells. Like Blizzard. They could make it like Blizzard. It could be like Heavy Rain. Rain that's just... Actually, I don't know about Heavy Rain. But like, instead of Blizzard, they could make like Summon the Tides. Instead of like icicles rain down, you basically make a pool of water that just thrashes the enemies in between, right? You can give it like rain from the top, but then you make this water violently thrashing back and forth. Like Summon Cold, but it still would do the same thing. It would slow and it would slow and it would do damage. I want a Care Bear skin for Warlock. Hearts instead of cancer bolts. Drain Soul should look like a rainbow. Teddy bears instead of demons. I would love that. That would be cool as hell. I'm not against that, Lucas. I'm not against that. I'm actually not against that. Maybe like Gladiator spec for Warriors? Yeah, like Gladiator spec I think would be cool. But like 4 spec, I don't know. That could have been a talent or a glyph or something. Great ideas, yeah. Like I'm not against like Blizzard adding like a 4 spec, but it's just like I feel like balancing has always been like a core issue for Blizzard, especially this late into WoW. I mean, maybe with Shadowlands they'll be able to rebuild a lot of the specs and really bring back the depth of specs, and then really go in, maybe add more specs or add more classes or more playstyles like Gladiator Warrior. Yeah, I didn't mind Gladiator Warrior. Like it was busted for a little bit, and then they got like tuning, and then they were pretty okay. Like Gladiator Warriors were really tough because like you got to play with a sword and board. Like what if you just wanted to play a warrior? Like you want to do the damage of arms, you want to be as squishy as a fury, like you want to be a warrior like any other DPS spec, but you just want to use sword and shield just because you like the playstyle. I am perfectly okay with that. Like if Blizzard could find a way to balance prot warrior to give them glad stats so they're not quite as tanky as a prot, right? That's the only biggest thing is like when they're a massive tank, when they're just completely unbeatable, and like nothing can overcome those guys. In terms of like tankiness, I'm perfectly okay with them like being as squishy as arms or fury, but they just want to play with a sword and board. Doesn't bother me one bit. You know what I mean? Does not bother me one bit at all. Or I get another spec to link with a new Dark Night Elf or something? Or I should get another spec to link with a new Dark Night Elf. What do you mean? Like the Vengeance? I don't know about that. That sounds... We don't have anything in the lore, in the WoW lore that would hint us something like that, like a Sentinel. Which I think only female Night Elves could be that, but I guess it could be like, you know, diversity and all. Only Desperate Warlocks have a different skin. Well, it's not a skin. It's not really a class skin though. You know, it's like it's just a recolor. But it doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel like a skin, right? It doesn't feel like enough that would call a skin. That's just me though. Skin for mages would get confused as well as the shamans? I don't think so, dude. Because you see a clothy without a shield, and then you see a heavy tide male with a shield. I think it'd be fine. Dark Rangers. But I mean, that's basically like a marksman, right? I mean, Dark Rangers would. I feel like that could be a race in its own, because the only Dark Rangers are like undead elves, right? We don't really have anybody else that's a Dark Ranger in WoW lore. It just hasn't been explored enough. it's real estate. Like, it's free real estate for Blizzard. They could do anything they want to do with it, but like they haven't explored with it yet. So just like if they haven't even touched it, if they haven't even introduced us much of it, if they haven't even gave us more info on it, except the one time the Sylvanas converted a bunch of Night Elves to Dark Rangers, which is basically like just undead Night Elf. I feel like that could be a race in its own, not even like a class. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be like one of those things with Demon Hunters, right? Just a class of Dark Rangers, and they can only be like elves. But then you would need like undead elves, and you would need like blood elves and night elves. But then it's like it's a horde only thing. It's a Sylvanas only thing, so I don't know. I mean, could a class be spawned by like one hero in WoW universe? Illidan, Demon Hunters, Arthas, Death Knights, yes. But like I think it needs to have more. It needs to be more like the actual faction that you would make out of it. Basically, like Demon Hunters in a sense are basically like their own faction until they have to choose Alliance or Horde based on like whether they're Night Elf or a Blood Elf. But then it's like, but in Sylvanas's Dark Rangers, there's undead Night Elves, which I guess could go to the Alliance, but they're dead. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of them are like for the Dark Lady. You know, they're pretty crazy. Think of it like a zombie, but like a zombie that's really skilled with a bow and like kind of badass. But I don't think they have free will, but they could. I don't know. Maybe Blizzard will explore more on it, but as it stands right now, I don't think it's a. Could Blizzard do something with it? Yes, but from what the information we have right now, I feel like it's unlikely. That's what I'll say. I think it's unlikely, at least right now. If Blizzard add more stuff to make it likely, then I might change my tune. But until then, we'll have to go with that. Forsaken Elf. Do you ever watch Creeped Out on Netflix? I have not, no. I only recently got Netflix for Witcher, and I just finished Witcher, and I'm gonna unsubscribe from Netflix, so there's nothing really else on there. Nothing I'm interested in. But Witcher was really good though. I enjoyed it. I actually was surprised that was the last episode. I was like, I want to see more. Well, for some reason I was doing the Witcher thing. I was watching Witcher, and I was like, okay, next episode. I was like, wait, that was the last episode. Huh. I was just so ready for the next one. I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen next? I was like, wait. I'm like, oh, okay. It makes sense that this is the last one, like the way they wrapped it up. But I don't know. Really good show. I think a girl from the Alice side is taking over the Forsaken. Yeah. But yes, but I don't know if that means that it's gonna be like Alliance undead. You know what I mean? Like undead need a leader. Kali Menethil is what you're talking about. Spoilers, patch 8.3. Some of you guys won't even see the questline for it really, but it's cool. Like Kali Menethil gets to lead the Forsaken after. That's gonna be interesting. But they need a leader, right? And then Alliance and Horde just stop fighting each other, so it'll be a bit of moment of peace. But I don't think we'll have new allied races that go to the Alliance all of a sudden. You know what I mean? I feel like it's unlikely. Call it a gut feeling. What do you think about the third spec with Demon Hunter that is similar to Rogues and Stealth and Poisons? I feel like if you have another spec with Poisons, I'm not against Poisons, like Survivalist has Poisons, but if you basically have a Rogue with daggers and poisons, but it's a Demon Hunter, I mean, it's basically a Rogue. I feel like it needs to be something cool, like a caster. Like a ranged caster. It's all about leather gear. But I think Demon Hunters will stay a 2-spec class, just because that's the unique thing about them. I think Blizzard will want to keep their uniqueness about them for a very long while. They might change it, you know, they might change the tune on it and just add more Demon Hunter specs later, but for now I think they're gonna keep it as is. But I could be wrong. Some good shows like Lost in Space, Stranger Things, and Voltron. I'm not really into Stranger Things. I watched the first season, but I kind of fell out of it pretty badly. I'll think about it, but like I have it for a little bit longer because I was able to do. Like I was thinking, should I just pay for another subscription for Netflix, or should I just do my PlayStation that I have in order to get myself like a free trial? Because it's like, oh, is this a new device? I'm like, yeah, it's a new device. You know, so I decided not. Fuck it, why not? I'm watching on the PS4, and yeah. But I'll need to look at it again. last time I was looking at it though. Like I remember when there was so many good shows like Breaking Bad in those days, like Orange is the New Black, Breaking Bad type of deal. I was like, wow, this is some really good. There's some weird shows, but there's some good shit right there, dude. That's a lot to watch. But then I was like, after you watch, it's like, well, what else is there? And then give it like a month, give it a 2, and you're like, nothing really on. I don't really care. I guess I'll wait. I think Demon Hunters should have bow abilities. The Enchanter with Dark Elf magic, okay. Demon Hunters and bows, that's too weird. Demon Hunter with a Warglaive, I can see it. Demon Hunter with a massive 2-hand scythe, I could see it. We literally had Demon Hunters in the Demon Hunter starting area with scythes. But not a bow, man. That's silly. I feel like that's too silly. I can almost imagine somebody's like, I am my scars, and then you start shooting people like you're fucking Legolas. I don't know, dude. I think a Demon Hunter rushes head first with glaze and just does fucking dances and spins like Witcher, how he dances with his sword. It's basically a dance instead of him fighting. Demon Hunters kind of dance around the enemies. They have a ability called Blade Dance. I don't know. I couldn't see a bow, dude. I'm sorry. I could not. I can't. I laugh when I think about that. Like a caster or like a massive 2-hand scythe. Like a 2-hand Demon Hunter with a scythe. I could see it maybe, but like a polearm. Demon Hunter with a gun? Yeah. Demon Hunter with a gun. It's like, here are my scars. And then it just pulls like a, the ult from Overwatch. What's that guy with shotguns? Cowboy Bebop live action is supposedly going to be good according to some. Really? We'll see. Because it's live action, man. We'll see how good that will be. Have Demon Hunter, have DK like a Demon Knight or a Death Hunter. Oh, that'd be weird. No. When we're combining classes together, the first thing they should do is make a rogue and a mage together. I would have a rogue with Blink and Frozen Nova, and then Blind and all the other rogues you see, and a gun. Keep myself out of focus, you know what I mean? And a Greater Pyroblast, dude. Nothing better than a Greater Pyroblast from stealth. I'm just gonna sit in stealth. Greater Pyroblast just casting in stealth 1. So they'll be like, the fuck, where's this coming from? That would be the meta, dude. Sit in stealth and Greater Pyro each other. That's all it will be. Doom guy, Demon Hunter with a gun. Yeah, that's actually what would work. That's another game I need to play. Doom. Before the new one comes out. Earth powered shaman tank. I'm not against that actually, Antec. I kind of like the idea of shamans tanking. I'm not against that because they do have 4 elements. You know, you have fire, you have lightning, you have water, you have earth. Storm, earth, fire, and air. Right? Or storm, water, fire, and earth. So you have storm, which is enhancement with your storm strikes. Fire, which is your elemental with the lightning bolts, and fire, you know, lava bursts and fire elementals. Then you have water, which has always been a restoration shaman, and then earth. Like, I actually think they could totally do it. I feel like that would be a spec I could see in the game. That's one that I don't think is silly. What's good, G? What's up, fam? Dal, you play Call of Duty Modern Warfare? I have it. I haven't played it in a while though. I don't play it in a bit. They should make a necromancer so they can raise dead, kind of like Unholy DK or Warlock. Or you can just play Unholy DK or Warlock, because you basically do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we need a Necromancer. We have Unholy Death Knights. Unless Blizzard finds a way to make Necromancers even better. That's a fatty weapon, by the way, Matuk. I just saw it in Discord. That's a cool-ass weapon, dude. Hell yeah. Nice full 40 upgrade. Let's go. That's awesome. This is DK Paladin. Unholy. No, it'll be called kinda holy. Kinda holy, kinda not. Kinda holy paladin. Kinda holy Deathladin. Deladin. Palanite. Kinda holy Palanite. Kinda holy, kinda not. You never really know with him. You never really know. Sometimes he heals you, sometimes he gives you diseases. You never know. It's like rolling dice with this guy. Every time you cast a spell at an ally or an enemy, it can either be a helpful spell or a spell that hurts you. So sometimes they end up actually literally healing the boss. I just want Outlaw with poisons. They're getting poisons back in Wrath of Lich King. Oh no, in not Wrath, but in Shadowlands, my guy. So I can't wait. Like a real life priest that listens to death metal. There you go. Yeah. It's a holy-ish paladin. Yeah. Yeah, but mix match and something like 400 pets. Oh, I guess so. I mean, this is a demonology warlock though, isn't it? How about a warlock demon hunter? That sounds like an abusive pet owner. A warlock demon hunter. I feel like that would be pretty abusive, dude. It's like, I hunt demons, but I also keep them. That's kind of fucked up when you think about it. I don't know about that. That's a weird combo. Not sure about that one. You know what's class flavor or class skin I could see? A paladin, but instead of holy magic, you have fire magic. Cleansing flames burn your foes. I feel like that would fit. Instead of holy damage, it's fire damage. And your abilities are like Tempo's Verdict. Instead of holy, it's all fire. Cleansing flames. Call it like a Scarlet Crusade type of like skin. Scarlet Paladin. Instead of Retribution Paladin. Or Blood Paladin. That uses fire. Why not? Instead of like normal holy wings, they have an extra fiery effect. Because the wings kind of look fiery already. The demon looks at you and whispers, help me, she's crazy. Exactly. Yeah. But Dalaran, we should think about a range spec instead of melee, since the majority is melee. We should think of a range class and a male wearing class. If anything, it needs to be a range class, and it's a class that wears male gear, because there's only 2 classes that wear male gear. So this is why Tinkerer has to be the next class, dude. It has to be. We could have a healing Tinkerer, a range Tinkerer, and a melee Tinkerer, or two range Tinkerers. Either way works, kind of like a Beast Mastery or a Marksman style. Like Firelance, Pally gear. Yeah, kind of. Pally can summon some kind of light animation and summon it low, funny as it is. They used to be able to. Back in the day. Can you imagine dragon skin for druid, black dragon for tanking, red, green for healing? Really? I don't know. I never really thought about druids. I mean, I guess you could do Ysera's gift, but like the other forms of druids don't really have any connections to dragons, you know? I guess Blizzard could make it if they could, you know? We have the aspects back fighting against N'Zoth. We have the blue dragonflight, the red dragonflight. What is him? Not Nefarian. What's his face? The guy from Pop. Fuck, what's the black dragonflight guy? What's his name? Not Deathwing. His son. Why am I blanking out right now? Not Malfurion. Rathian, yeah. That's it. Like, Rathion's back. I guess I could do something like that, but I don't think so. I never really thought of dragons and like dragons and druids to be similar. You know what I mean? How about a psychic? Don't priests have that basically? I mean, they have mind control, mind blast, mind seer, mind vision. There's a psychic for you. I don't know. Psychic sounds like a class that would happen in, it would be like in another MMO. That would have like a weird buff and debuff playstyle, like buff your allies, debuff your enemies. I don't know if that would fit in a WoW thing. Unless they completely redo a bunch of classes. There's a troll specific class like Shadow Hunters and Witch Doctors. Yeah, basically shamans, though. Well, it makes a hunter in there, right? I don't know if that would be enough for its own class, though. You know, a Witch Doctor. I mean, I read old posts from like back in 2004, 2008. People were like, what if we got a new class called Voodoo Lord? It's a shaman, but with 2 stabs. And it's like, what? It's basically a shaman. But how would they be different? They would put hexes on people. Basically like a normal shaman. They would have totems like a normal shaman. It's just like, I think it's not a creative enough idea. That would be like, yeah, I could totally see that as a new class. You know what I mean? Unless some people are fine with just like 1 or 2 abilities being different and then you can call it a new class. Imagine if you had like 2 warrior specs. Warriors. Fury, like 2 warriors. Exactly same abilities. But one warrior has some fire-based abilities. Is that enough to make a whole new class? I don't think so. I think it needs to be like a whole new playstyle, a whole new idea, a whole new thing to stand apart on its own 2 feet. I don't think it's worth. I don't think Blizzard will do it, first of all, but I also wouldn't like it. Because then we would have so many like different class hybrids. We have this rogue, but he could have some frosty abilities, but he's mostly a rogue. And we have this other rogue with some fire abilities, but he's still a rogue. It's like, what's so different? Well, he still has poisons. He still presses Sinister Strike. He'll still kid the shit out of you, but now he also have Fire Breath. I wouldn't call that as a whole new class. At least I wouldn't prefer it. Like, if that was a thing, if though we had a bunch of all these subclasses in the game, I don't know if I would like that, dude. Like, I'm going off of my gut feeling. Like, maybe Blizzard found a way to make it good, but like, off the bat, first time hearing about the idea, my gut says I probably wouldn't like it. I could like it, but I don't think I would. I don't know if I would. I'm gonna go with my gut feeling on that one. Man, I'm farming Draining Seeds for a Shovel Transmog and Pains, and I said, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, Draenor, just as zone is not super enjoyable, man. A third spec with Demon Hunter, which is Shadow Hunter. To match the new expansion, I don't know about that. Shadow Hunters are not really Demon Hunter thing, I would think. Psychic Scream too? Yeah, Psychic Scream and all that. That has to do with Medivh back in Legion. Medivh was a mage, isn't he? Unless he's something different. He said it was sort of a druid dragon. Oh, I'm a dream. Well, I don't think druids are dragon based. It's just druids go to the Emerald Dream. The green dragonflies protect the Emerald Dream. And druids are natural protectors, so the green dragonfly probably like, oh hey, you're friendly. I'm okay with that. But I know they're really dragon-like, you know? I would think druids, I think dryads and scenarios. You know? Yeah, Medivh is a mage. That makes sense. I did a 5 jar enhances Temple to Thrallus. Man, this affix to the stuff came through the second damage though. Hell yeah, Davey! I'm happy to hear that, my dude. Happy for you. I should add a Witcher class. I love me some Witcher. I love me some Witcher, but how would they incorporate that into WoW? I'm not against like a two-handed, like a mail wearing maybe. Sword wielding. A little bit of magic ability. Nah, I feel like they wouldn't be able to find a way to make it like original, you know what I mean? It'd be like, it's like Witcher from the Witcher series. And then World of Warcraft will start feeling like, what is this, Smash Bros? Everybody is in here. A Dragon Warrior. I heard the ideas of Dragon Warrior a while, and at one point I kind of believed it. Like, I believed it could be a real deal, but nobody really came up with good ideas of what that would be like and how it would stand apart from like normal warriors. So I don't know about that. Ready for patch 8.3? I am, Dagon. I am, man. Demon Hunter, Fell Hunter, Shadow Hunter, Light Hunter, Arcade Hunter, Frost, Fire, Water, Earth, Wind, Death, whatever you want, Hunter. Yeah. I feel like it's just like, I feel like if you say, oh, that idea might be okay, lots of people just end up kind of just applying every element to like, when it comes to class ideas, right? It just gets really silly and out of control very quickly. Such a guilty pleasure. I still play it. It'll be funny. Let's add a little Cosmos Z first. CD. Yeah. It would be pretty funny though. Anyway, boys, it is 7:44. I should have went to get food earlier, but I kind of just liked hanging out with you guys in general, man. Had a lot of fun just chilling with all you boys. Alrighty. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I think guess much coming by. We got ourselves not super crazy updates, but we are waiting for patch 8.3, dude. Next week we got patch 8.3. We gotta have ourselves duels this weekend as the last duels of patch 8.25. And all y'all better be here Tuesday, boys. I'm gonna be making videos on all this stuff for 8.3, yeah? I think we've been working on that for a bit. Thank you all, guys. I appreciate all of you. We did a lot of stuff, dude. We got a 20 tile done for the week and an 18 underrod, dude. That's quite a big boy key of the start of the week. I'm not against that completely. We also got a raid tonight with a guild. Gonna get back to Ajara. Hopefully, a majority of the raid I can kind of sit out because I don't need loot. I don't need gear, dude. I'm set. We killed Ajara so many times now, I don't even care anymore. This is the last week to kill Ajara. Actually, no, next week will probably be the very last week before the new raid starts. So cutting edge, everybody will have one extra week to do it. But anyway, thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys fucking enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys had a good evening. And I'll see all you boys tomorrow. Peace.
We hold I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me. I wanna be